What's up? My name is Ken. I am your DM for this evening, and I am joined by Ryan as Madriana, Kian as Dash, Rory as Eos, and John as Weslyn. Mr. Busy is not feeling so well today, so we hope you feel better, buddy. And Mr. Kyle will be joining us in the not too distant future, I believe. So we will be live and thriving, as it were. Mr. Rory, I believe you're taking over the recap because Mr. Busy's sick. So
yes, indeed.
The deal was that he will give you his mortal soul in exchange, right? I think that was it.
Yeah, I've used for that.
Cool.
Wait, hold on, I already have dibs on that.
Recaps are recaps.
On the Wandering Isles, the Resolute sails onward, but uneasy questions rise when the talk of the seal turns dark. What would happen to Ducky if the ship were lost? The thought shakes Eos, who steadies herself by guiding the ship once more. On deck, Madriana challenges Hatsu to spar, and is swiftly outmatched. Blinded, disorientated, and overwhelmed, she learns a hard truth. Don't trust your senses, trust your heart. Humbled, she yields and begins to change. As the crew charts a safer course, past old dangers, Dash's journal raises suspicion, only to be revealed as mundane. Likes birds. Eel speaks of a stepfather she believes still lives. Dash speaks of a father in prison for protecting people like her, apparently. Purpose over action. Slight confusion. Dawn brings loss of supplies, but also hope. Rear Ted appears on the horizon. Gum galore gleams in the distance. Until Eos fires lightning skyward and draws unwanted attention. A response? Unknown. At last, Anbadan rises from the sea. A city of smoke, trade, and overreach where magic is watched and progress devours land. They dock, disguises are cast, choices loom. But the name of the ship has changed. And with the city pressing in, the journey enters its next phase, this time on the Wandering Isles.
Like 40 minutes for all of Eos's parts, and the rest of the exciting stuff is like, and also this stuff happened, but also Eos, right?
Get me to recap. It's one way.
All right.
You missed the whole like international incident, where like you broke like 15 international laws and
didn't you turn Eldrin into an anchor and stuff?
Yeah, turning Eldrin into an anchor. Yeah,
you can breathe underwater, right?
Farm remembers.
That's what the swimming goggles are for.
I think that was said.
If only half the party didn't care about laws, huh?
Yeah. Well, we're live, so we will crack in. Hatsu opted, thankfully, to stay with the boat. So stay with the boat he shall, as the most clutch ever like decision made by a player for a character before they left suddenly.
It's almost like he knew he was going to be sick this week.
Suspicious that he had recap and knew he'd be sick this week. Very suspicious. Very suspicious.
Yeah.
I'm going to stay at the boat.
The rain comes down on you as you enter the port town of Anbadan. The only thing that smells stronger than the actual maritime salty fish air, let's say, is the smell of progress. And I say progress with a disconcerting tone. This place is one of industry. And the industry surrounding it is mostly in the way of manipulating any material they can get their hands on from the surrounding area, cutting down forests and burning them, using the materials to build and manufacture, but at a degree that none of you would be used to. This isn't a place that makes things by hand one by one. This is a place where they use machinery to make for them. They mass produce. There aren't too many places on the Isles that can do that. This is definitely one of the primaries. Depending on which side you fall on in terms of creation, technology, and advancement, this might be a place that excites you or one that makes you feel nauseous. But Anbadan thrives. Whether it's a good or a bad thriving is up to you. But I guess we'll find out as we explore. What would you guys like to do?
First things first, I need to find a courier to send a letter.
Typical Dash. Always sending letters, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. Yeah, go ahead.
I'll just pop it in the mailbox there.
Okay. Yeah, you have to pay the courier. So you pay a courier to send. How many letters are you sending?
Just the one for the moment. I'll consider if I need to send another one later, but one will do for now.
The letter, where's it going to?
To Belbroth.
Okay. Because there are shipping trails here that lead to Pelbroth, it's a little bit easier. So that would be about 5 copper pieces to get it there. So just
wonderful. Consider it done.
Bells. It's bells. Damn it. I forgot my own currency.
Bells and whistles.
Yeah. You can whistle while you give it to them. It's fine. Cool. So you send a letter back home to Pelbroth. All right. Cool.
Yes, indeed.
The rest of you, what are you doing?
He was currently disguised, just following the group.
Okay. Remember that disguise wears off after an hour.
1 hour. Yes.
I want to try and find someone that looks wascally, kind of like me and what Dash should look like. And I'm not going to approach them directly, but I'm going to get within the earshot and leaning against like a pole or a wooden beam or something. I'm going to start tapping, and essentially it's something that's kind of tapped whenever they go to a new place to find out stuff, and it's basically just tapping the word news, so that anyone that might be able to hear it that knows it will know that I'm looking for information.
Okay.
I might just add, because Dash would naturally know that as well. He'd be able to understand it, so he'll do similar. He's just going to kind of mimic Madriana's, but he'll do it kind of while just perusing the place.
Okay, but yours is with a lisp for some reason. No problem.
Yeah.
Nuth. Let's not make fun of people with lisps. We're not trying
You fucking said it.
And we're banned.
Let's make fun of Dash.
That's nice, guys.
It's good while it lasted. We almost pushed through this. 2 years.
It's amazing.
Yeah, so you both tap news rhythmically.
For instance, that scene from Tarzan where they're all playing music. Yeah, I see.
Yeah. Yeah. And Madriana, you don't, even with your perception, you don't quite catch who, but you do find a piece of paper by your boot on the ground just as you're about to walk away, and it's like a folded up little piece of parchment. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna pick it up and clandestinely open it to see what it says.
No problem. When you open it, you find the name of a tavern. Sorry. Just trying to get everything up here in front of me at the same time. My god, sorry. You try to find the name of a tavern. It says the Captain's Flask.
Okay, giving a quick scout down, which I can imagine is only maybe a couple of different roads here. I want to see if I can see like a, a tavern fucking signage out the front that's, quite obvious.
Yeah, you find a few places. You see a few tailors, for example, the Enchanted Loom, Threads of Gold. You find just a few temples around the place, some more prominent than others. And eventually you find kind of near the sort of where those ships actually are is a tavern called the Captain's Flask. It's a lively tavern where sailors and locals share stories. It's known for its specifically sea-themed decor.
Anyone hungry? We need some food and some water and drink and stuff. Yes. Let's go and sit down.
Okay. Actually, I'm quite thirsty, of course.
Madriana, as you walk away from the ship with your keen senses, you hear Hatsu has possibly developed a cold up there.
Does he go?
We'll get some.
I'm more mad that I missed
it. For everything. So yeah, I'll head
chicken
this in.
super hot soup.
I want to see if I can find us a table that may be out towards the edge of the bar rather than in the center.
Yeah. So you walk out of these sort of main streets, and it's still raining, but it's more crowded in here, so you don't really hear it. It's yeah.
Can I just check DM while we're walking? Is there any notable topic of conversation amongst the people around as we're walking? Any particular threads to pick up or anything?
I'll get you to make a perception check for me, please, if you don't mind.
Sure, I'm good at that.
The other thing I want to remind the DM is that Amadriana holds her coin purse inside the top piece of her armor.
No problem.
It's a 9 on the old perception.
Perfect. 9 on perception. You don't really pick up on much on the conversation. The music's a bit loud, the rain on the roof and everything, and everybody's kind of rowdy. It's still quite early for this place to be this busy and everything. You kind of get the impression that, exactly, this doesn't operate on the same exact time as a normal tavern would when it's more local. This is a place where people come at all times of the day, night, doesn't matter, because they haven't been drinking or doing anything in a long time. Their sleep schedules are a bit off. They've been working hard. You managed to secure a table. I guess it's up to you what you would like.
Beer.
You want a beer? Eos, what would you like?
Just a tap water, please.
Okay. Slice of lemon or something in it?
If it's free, yeah.
Don't worry, I'll pay for this then. Yeah, okay. Dash, what do you
get
want?
the lobster.
Yeah, give me all the chicken.
Yeah.
Dash, what do you want?
Get me an ale and some ribs.
Some platters brought over. Yes.
Could I have chicken wings?
I was going to get you them anyway, don't worry.
Ah, yes.
You like the barbecue sauce, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. Dash, keep your eyes open.
Always.
And then I'm going to walk over to the bar.
Okay. There's about 15 minutes gone on Eos's spell, Rory, okay?
As Triana walks away, I'm going to start tapping news again, just kind of with my foot against the table.
Okay.
Dash, there's no music. Well, what's wrong with you? Why is your foot tapping?
There's music.
There's
Can't
music.
you hear?
How dare you?
The rhythm's off.
I'm not a great dancer.
He's white.
He's got ADHD like the rest of us.
Well, first of all, no, yeah.
He is very special.
He is, actually, yeah, sorry.
No problem. There's
yeah, so I'm
technically
gonna go
an
to the
in-game
bar.
store that opened for you guys. You can just, I don't know, Adrian, if you're paying for it, you just do it through that, so that it saves me a little bit of time and time trying to actually give you specific things, but that's absolutely fine. Or you can just mark it off your sheet. That's also okay.
Okay, I read that massively wrong at the first look. I was like, 32 beers for a copper piece? Fuck yeah, this is a good spot. No, I realized, oh no, that's
Adriana,
settling in for the night. Yeah.
Adriana's gone, Ryan's back.
yeah. I haven't seen prices like this since the 80s. The 1680s, that is.
For those who aren't familiar with our system, we have an in-game roll table store that we use. So if you're buying things from like a tavern or from any other vendor, there's a roll table that rolls, and then whatever's there is there, whatever isn't there isn't there. And for spellcasting components, we make exceptions, and we can add those to the store if necessary, because it's not often you get to a place where you can do it. So as long as it makes narrative sense. The bigger the town is, the more stores they have, and they have like a sheet of towns that are available with stores on it, and opening and closing hours and all of that stuff.
I like how this tavern opens 9 to 5. That's such a.
I'll be
corporate
honest
tavern.
with you. I just copy and pasted the sheet and I forgot to update that. So because it's just easier when you're typing a lot of the same information again and again and making these sheets. I saw that on the when you guys were in Saigo no Toshi as well. I saw that.
There's a maid walking around in a skimpy pink outfit and big white blonde hair, singing to herself.
That's the way. Cool. Yeah. So. Okay, I've updated that.
So are the patrons? Are they sailors? Is anyone like dodgy looking, official looking? What's the spread?
I mean, in a typical D&D setting, maybe it is good to look for the most dodgy person, but in this setting, in this world, like, you could be the most dodgy person here and you look great in your suit. So, like, it's not always about the aesthetic of a person. The primary amount of, we'll say, people here is, like, sailors and stuff. That's definitely a thing. But there is a different...
How much I'm trying to gauge, like, how much do I stand out as, that fucker's from Palproth versus is there other people like me?
Everybody knows
that
you're from
I'm like-
Palproth and it's you. Like, you are wearing a suit in a sailor bar. There's nobody else here besides you who looks as lavishly dressed. I'll say Madrana stands out for her own reasons because she's in a full thing, but people don't really mess with that anyway, because usually if you're walking around in that kind of thing, you're like, you fall into the category of, say, a bounty hunter or something. Not unheard of is unusual, but people know better than to stare at her. You give off the aura of Palproth for sure, because you're wearing like what would be classified here as a business suit in a place that doesn't warrant that. This is an entire town of people who, a borderline city of people who work. It's industry, it's dirty, it's soot filled and smoke filled, and people work underground, overground, wombling free, you know? The way it works is sort of like, I would say Io stands out a little bit, but more as like, she looks kind of like a tourist, if that makes sense. Weslyn
Just
fits
so
in here.
normal looking.
Yeah. Weslyn, you would feel a nudge at your feet as Chicken is kind of laying down and resting a little bit and digging into a roast chicken that they got probably from the out back somewhere.
Seasoning is
I
wrong.
just ordered one of those for him.
Oh, really? I think Chicken's the only one who you don't never do.
Last item I bought was a roast chicken.
Oh,
and
you're
that was
right. It is
for
actually. It's a
chicken.
chat. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. So, but that is the yeah, that's the general thing of what's going on. You tap against the leg, Dash, but it's not. Nobody has replied to you yet. It doesn't mean it wasn't heard or has gone unnoticed. It's just not been responded to just yet.
While I'm at the bar, I want to take in a look at the patrons, but then I'm also tapping the same thing on the bar.
Okay.
I make my order. I'm not going to read it all out there, but there's
Okay,
basically
yeah.
foods and drinks and stuff.
Yeah, you're bringing back some beers, some chili, ox ribs, chicken wings, honey glazed duck breast, and roast chicken.
Yeah.
All of this makes me
The duck breast is
incredibly
actually
hungry.
something. Yeah, the duck breast is something she's kind of fond of, so that's
yeah.
kind of ordered with her in mind specifically.
That's awesome.
But she's tapping away, keeping an eye. I want to see if I notice anyone, even a slight twitch of response to the initial tap,
Dash looks over, most likely, because he would hear the same tap.
apart from him.
The type of figures that you would see if you're looking around and take in is one guy who looks like he's from Palproth, and everyone else looks like kind of sailory, without going back into it again. But besides that, you're looking around. Nobody's paying a specifically high amount of attention to you. But as you go to pick up the tray, there's a tray placed down with your drinks and with the food and stuff precariously balanced. They're not the kind of people who bring it to your table for you. You order, you carry. That's how it works. But they give you the stuff to bring it over, and as you go, you see another note just situated on the sort of perch next between two glasses. Yeah.
So I'll walk over, I'll set the, platter down as such, slide it over, and palm the note before I sit down.
Cool.
There you go, everyone. There's drinks. I got you a water as well, your scent. They didn't have lemon, but they did have lime, which I thought that might be quite a nice singy twist.
I'll try it. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Madriana, did you take note of where the restroom is?
I would assume out the back, but no, I didn't.
Okay. Good to know, yes.
I don't need to go.
Not yet.
40 minutes remaining. Then you might need to go.
Food dash. Oh, Voice in the Sky speaks. Okay.
Read the room, yes.
Actually, it's pretty on point if she doesn't.
We'll be fine. ERC just means keep an eye on your facade.
Oh, yes. Sorry, chicken wings look delicious.
They actually kind of do. Anyway, tuck in, everyone.
What is that? You got some kind of a... Is that a bird?
Oh, this is duck. This is duck. If you haven't tried it, you must.
Around these parts, they actually call this a plate of ducky. Yeah.
Voice in the Sky, I will burn down this entire place.
Again.
Spoilers.
So, Madriana, any specials?
Watch it, Ryan, fight with that.
It's like, apart from dash.
Yeah. I'm just watching you consider that very deeply.
Yeah. It's like, how far do I take this joke? It's death everywhere. No, I'm going to open the note and have a look, but again, sneakily.
No worries. One thing you'll note is that as Eos is eating the chicken, there's a noticeable lack of mess that comes from the barbecue sauce because her facade is covering her actual face. So there's no like barbecue sauce or anything just like getting anywhere. Quite a few of us have, in fact, all of us have beards. I'm sure we all know the trials and tribulations that come with saucy chicken.
Listen, the beard is just for Ron. That's all it is.
Eos, so you can get a snack out of it later.
You comb it out so it's a bowl and it catches everything.
Yeah. Just put your popcorn in.
That is the thing.
Eos is obviously beardless, but regardless, there's still a lack of sauce. That's one of the things to note when you're dealing with a disguise like this. It doesn't get the same dirts and kind of detriments as real life does, so you have to be aware of that in case more conscious people are aware.
It is trickier than Alter Self because Alter Self does full alteration. Disguise Self is just a freaking hologram on your face. Like, it's crazy.
It's a good way of looking at it. Yeah, absolutely. Major Anna, you look at the note. It has a symbol that's like a dagger with this sort of semicircle around it. It's very simplistic. You'd get the impression that this has to do with the Thieves Guild here. It may be some kind of either a test or it might just be an insignia to let you know who you're talking to. It's a little bit difficult to discern because I don't think you've been here before. But that's what you see on it. There's no text, no words. It's just that symbol. The dagger itself is going sort of diagonally across from upper right is where the handle is, bottom right is where the blade is.
Okay. If it was a significant grouping or clan, as in, you know what I mean by significant, as in the council, like, I'm sure I would know the symbol.
It's a very generic symbol, making it hard to ascertain if it's belonging to a specific faction. It doesn't ring a bell. We'll put it that way.
Okay,
you don't even need
fine.
a history check to know that. So.
Okay. No, that's awesome. That's what I was just checking. It wasn't.
But like, it's the kind of symbol you would see if like two people set up a rogue faction. They were like, we need a symbol, and they just slapped it together. It's not like something. Exactly. It's not well thought out. It's not like this very intricate, complicated thing. It's just a very rudimentary dagger. Yeah.
What does it say on the note?
That's literally it. It's just the symbol with the semicircle around it, drawn in what looks like kind of a pencil or charcoal marking.
Above the table, Ryan, are you letting Dash see it?
Oh, like, she opened it, like, in between the pints, so you'd be seeing
It's sort of smeared out on the table then, yeah.
Good. I'll take a look around. Is there any... Is the symbol anywhere in the tavern? Dash particularly looking for any potentially secret doors.
You know, I know you're really good with secret doors and stuff. I'm still going to get an investigation check from you, but I'll give you advantage. Okay. I was about to say you know where this is going, but clearly you did know where this is going because you used the right words. Okay.
Yes, exactly.
Trying to play the game. Gosh darn it.
That is 18 on investigation.
There's a few rooms. This is a tavern, but taverns usually have inns with it. There are separate inns in this place. That's absolutely true, but this tavern happens to have one. There's a few doors around the place, but one door next to the restroom sort of area that leads to where the... I'm being polite. Where the Jax is. There is that sort of symbol above the door.
Okay. I'll just, in Tacky Talk, bring Madriana's attention to that.
I don't think it's a good idea for both of us to go in. Now,
what would people think?
You might be, in general, be the better talker, Dash, but also you're more annoying to people.
It depends on the situation, but I do draw many more eyes here than you do.
Yes, like if we were in the High Gardens, then I would, of course, divert to you, but I think this one might be for me to suss out.
I agree completely.
Well, then you keep an eye on these two, and I'll be back in a minute.
Shall do.
I just listen for my message in your head, just in case I need you, okay?
Shall do.
You move back, the chair does that unceremonious across the floor. Yeah, exactly, yeah. As you stand up.
Madriana is on her way out. I'm going to form a psychic connection with her.
Okay.
I'm not going to announce it. It'll last for a minute.
Okay. Does that... I don't remember. Does that require a roll of some kind? Or a saving throw?
Nope. Oh, okay. Not at all. Warlocks! That's great. But yeah, just for a minute, I think I can track her for that minute. Is that the correct thing? Communicate with her at least within a couple of miles.
No worries.
Just in case.
No worries.
Yeah, that's what I said too when I saw the feature. It's like, well, this seems kind of strange, but
I guess if you teleport outside, but then it's still useful to have it or something, maybe.
Yeah, thralls and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll put up here the thing.
Yeah, just roll into chat for me. You form a connection with the Madriana. Madriana, you walk through the door, and it kind of muffles the band, the music, the chatter. You've been to taverns before, like all over the place, especially Verdoir. So it's a little bit unusual to have, like, you've got like the kitchen area, you've got the toilet area. It's not separated by men's or women's. It doesn't operate like that here. It's just a toilet, and it's gross as shit, literally. But what's weird is that there's a corridor that goes on and then just stops at a wall. No decorations, no sconces. It's just a dry hallway that leads nowhere.
No hallway leads nowhere. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to place my dagger kind of just up my sleeve so the handle's in my hand. But it's not drawn. Second thing I'm going to do is I'm obviously going to check for a release panel, button, doorway, something.
Okay. I'll get you to make an investigation check for me. Oh, thanks, John. I just saw that there. Thank you.
7, 18.
18. Okay. You take a look around, and out sort of, there's no like lever or anything, so as the door closes behind you, cutting off that sort of audio between you and there, all you hear of is above you is the rain, and that's it. You start pushing the sort of back plates of the thing, and as you do, you click in against one. This tiny piece of what looks like planking. As you do actually click one, it lowers the ground beneath you, all of a sudden turning it to stairs. You're standing on what would be the bottom step. It makes a very subtle noise.
Did I just Michael Jackson this? Like, did I just like go down the stairs? Like,
kind of.
That's amazing.
Super happy fun slide.
Yours. Madriana is a smooth criminal.
Yeah.
As you push it, it leads you right down into sort of a darkened area. I believe you can see in the dark.
I can.
As you step off the stairs, it goes back up again, and all you see dangling beneath it is a string. A little tag on it that says Styra. You move, as you move forward sort of through this area, it looks like what would be technically a storage area for this. And to most people, that would be normal. Like, there's a few barrels, there's some crates, there's a bit of food in them, there's like kegs and stuff. That would be absolutely normal to anyone who isn't familiar with somewhere like this. You wouldn't store food like this, you wouldn't put anything like this. Usually you have separate storage area. This place would be infested with rats if that were the case. No mice, no rats. Sort of really kind of well ventilated for somewhere that doesn't have windows. It's
a smuggler's hatch.
Yeah, there's something else to it.
Right.
Definitely something else to it.
I'm going to walk in. I'm not going to sneak, because if they're even half decent, they already know I'm here.
Yeah.
So I'm walking in quite confidently, upright, you know.
Mm-hmm. As you do, the rain sort of fades from the background. The sound of what would be considered like the ambiance of the bar is gone. It's eerily quiet. Like, you can still pick up on it. You still know where it is. Like, you're still consciously aware. You have really good perceptive skills. You are aware, but it's really quiet down here, which, considering the noise volume, that should technically be just, you know, like not that many feet away from you, like a few dozen at absolute most. Considering the volume, it's exceptionally quiet here, which would indicate that this place has some sort of soundproofing. As you explore this area, I'm going to get you to make two things for me. So one is a perception check.
Okay. Just so you know, what I'm intending to do is basically walk into the middle of the room, and with my heels, I'm going to click essentially the word hello, basically.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm not hiding that I'm there. But perception is a 25.
Okay. In across the room, in a very specific placement, just outside of what would be your normal field of view, you can see someone sort of leaning against the wall, leg crossed. As you tap hello, you would see them kind of like move forward off the wall, like with their back muscles push themselves off the wall slightly and start walking into the center room. So who are you then?
I'm Anna.
Not a common name around here.
I should imagine so. But it's still a name you've heard of, I'm sure. I'm looking for some info, some help, some stock.
All right.
Anything you can help with? Yeah, it's a reasonable price. It'll go a long way to help us all.
And are you with a set faction?
Let's just say I'm well acquainted with the council.
Okay. And I guess I'm obligated to help?
Absolutely not. Although I have that connection, I don't pretend to use that connection. I'd rather us make an agreement on our own terms.
My name's Vale. What terms?
Like I said,
Hello?
I'm looking for a lot of stock. For a good price, if I can get it. Maybe a mark or two. Someone that you might be looking at. Someone that maybe we can do some work together with while I'm here over the next couple of days.
We offer those kind of services, but our split is 50-50.
50-50 on the mark. I'm happy with that. You've done the scouting. You've done the recon. I think that's fair. But on the stocks and goods that I need, that is my main concern. What percentage can we get that down?
What stocks are you trying to acquire? Depends on how difficult it is for us to also acquire.
I need mining tools, smithing tools, seeds, plants. Consider anything you might think needy of a up-and-coming area. I have a ship with about 100 tons I'm looking to fill.
It's a big ask.
It is indeed. Why do you think I came to the best of the area? I could have gone and asked any ordinary merchant, but I know they don't have the access you do.
What's the time frame?
Realistically, 3 days max for a push.
I mean, for that quantity, we don't just have it sitting around.
I have a group with me that are quite capable. We just need the help. We need the knowledge that you can provide, and I'm sure we can work something out.
We can fill your ship in a week, but we would need to grease some palms. We would need it would be about 400 moons. But we can have it done. If you're short on money, we can point you in the direction of people who need work. But I couldn't do it in quicker than a week. You're asking for a full shipload in a place that moves very quick. And you, I assume, want discretion. Otherwise, you wouldn't be looking for us.
Like I said, discretion and a good price. Above the table, just because I'm still not used to the money thing, because we haven't really used money
Silver.
too much. A moon is a silver.
Silver, yeah.
So 40 gold. Okay. Okay. Well, you said you have this job. Let's see what the take is from that. And hopefully that covers it. If not, then if you can have this done in a week and have everything I need, then yes, I'm sure we'll be fine. One other thing. I need somewhere in the town. Safe. No prying eyes. For me and my crew.
What kind of crew?
You're talking about a 10-man.
Alright.
10-man with discretion. Like...
So we're talking... smuggling people in.
No, they can walk and get in as freely, but I don't want any disturbances, shall we say.
Have you been here before?
I have not.
This is a human-based town, so your friends should move as such. But there are definitely places you can go and be yourself. They move their hand out from behind their back and they just sort of expand their hand and a green flame appears and the shadow behind them takes the form of a much larger figure with horns. more akin to the teachers you saw for above the table's sake. It would be the silhouette of a minotaur.
Mm-hmm.
We have our ways around here. But discretion is key when you're moving something. Something that could pull unwanted eyes from across the Isles. They have close ties to crew here. Getting caught is not advised.
Another reason I've come to you.
If you need safe passage, the sewers underneath this city are old and lead in many, many directions. If you get caught and you need a place to hide, I recommend there. It's good to map out before that time comes, so you don't get cornered. But that's how we get around, so it works. If you run into anybody, just tell them that Vale sent you. Preferably before they put a dagger in your throat.
Or at least try. Yes, okay. Now this job. Maybe if I come back this evening with my associates, you might be able to give us a little bit of a tour and some knowledge of what this is, shall we? Unless you're ready now.
This place is for business. This kind of business. This is our tavern. Anything you need from us, you can find us here at all hours. But we are slow to trust. But I'm also well versed in who you are. Your name is not lost on me, and your armor is very unique. We're not trying to cross you, so we will help you. But fair is fair. We will keep our deals between you and you alone. But we ask the same of you. Anything we don't have to report means extra currency in our hands and extra currency in yours.
I understand. And I just want it to be fully and completely transparent that this isn't about who I am, and this isn't about who I'm connected to. This is us. This is our agreement, our word. I don't expect fear or any sidling of work because of my name. I hope it can be just out of mutual trust and respect. We know the game. We play the game. We just don't play it against each other. Is that fair?
That's fair. In the interest of playing the game, the guards here are suspicious of criminals because a lot of places here are what we would consider high-value targets. However, at least 70% of them are traps for people to spring. Take great care who you cross here. They may look like bumbling idiots, but there's a lot more going on under the guise than you would think from other places. The less you stand out, the better you will do here. If you meet anyone from the conglomerate known as Cogsley, I would just leave them alone. Good friends to have in your pocket, bad friends to turn against. They have a lot of ties and connections to Palperoth and beyond.
Cogsley.
Cogsley,
okay.
Yes.
Cogsley.
They would be one of the families responsible for the industry here. Good people, but Just consider them to be untouchable. Anything you do to them will bring rain upon you that you are not ready to wash off.
I've noted.
On
No
that note-
doubt you saw my companions when they came in with me.
Yes, they made a lot of noise coming off that ship.
They did indeed. Including the ones on my ship. Just
Yes.
so we're clear, they are off the market.
Understood. In the interest of discretion, and cards on the table, we did scout your ship. We had not seen it before. We did not take anything, and we do not intend to. We will not cause any harm to you or yours. But I would suggest giving one of these coins to each of your party members, and he hands you a stack of coins. If they get in trouble with our guild, this will help.
Indeed. And I wouldn't have thought any less of you checking out our ship.
Yes.
So, I'm going to go back and join my party. If you could see yourself to make some preparations for somewhere for us to stay, then I would be most grateful. And also, let me know when you want to scout this mark of yours.
Give us a few days to organize your supplies and make sure we can get everything done. Best to do the mark just before you leave, so if any traps are sprung or any bells are rung, at least you have a way out rather than being stuck here.
Absolutely.
A deal's a deal, and we would hate to not see it fulfilled. Before you leave, come back here. You will find the supplies slowly being brought onto your ship. Alert your guard. He is quite the watchdog. Just when the job is done, knowing who you are, we have our trust. Leave the coins behind the bar. We'll collect them from there.
Don't worry, Val. I can see this being the start of what could be a long and fruitful partnership between us.
I would hope so. We don't want to have any enemies out there.
We will have enemies. Just hopefully they align.
If you're doing any bartering or shopping, especially in any of the areas that give weapons, the more concealable type, if your allies need help there, they can use their coin there as well. Might lower a few prices at the right places. But you already know how to speak to them, so just make sure you're checking first. He just taps that last line out for you against a beam that's there.
I'll give like a slight, theatre curtsy almost, keeping eye contact.
Mm-hmm.
I'll see you later, Val.
He nods, and as he steps back towards the shadows in the back area, there's probably something about that corner that means he can get in and out there easily or something, but he sleeps back to the same corner. You pull the string, the stairs comes back down, the band upstairs is still playing, the music's still going, and you hear the rain kind of hitting the roof again as you enter. The tavern noise begins to come back, and you open the door and come out to your allies again, who are sitting there, almost finished their food. Eos, I would say you're probably about the 25 minutes left mark, okay?
Oh, I'm so full. Oh.
Okay, now,
Where's it?
Eos, I know I said feel free to try the lamb, but I wasn't quite expecting you to eat all of it.
So nice. Lamb is usually greasy and bleh. This
Duck,
is good.
not lamb. Yes.
Where do you put it all? I mean, for the size of you, that is an incredible intake.
You know me,
She burns it up.
Yeah.
You must run hot.
I know. 38 degrees Celsius, maybe.
Anyway, the ribs are delicious too. Do you want to try a rib?
I'm good. Finish up your drinks there.
Wes?
I want to get back to the boat and discuss some things. This, as well as a place this is, I'd rather be talking on the boat.
That's great timing, because...
Very well.
It's good. It's good. I think we're in a good position.
Oh.
Productive position.
Oh, what? Sorry.
A productive position.
A little bit longer on the timeline that we was expecting, but I think we're going to have all we need.
Oh, wow. You did all that in
Wonderful.
1.5 plates? Well done.
Like I said, let's talk at the boat.
Ah.
I can explain better, okay?
Right.
Weslyn, when is your connection coming?
Oh, 2 weeks. Well, it would be less than 2 weeks because when I talked to her, it was. I don't know, what day is this? What day is it? It's.
Be about
When was that?
a little over a week left because it was like 2 days before you left. It took 3 days to
Yeah.
get here, so probably about 9 days.
Okay, yeah, 9 days. Yeah. Somewhere in the woods. I should determine where that's going to be, but then I don't know how long it's going to take to go into the woods.
To the boat. Let's have that conversation there. I just need to
Yes.
make a quick trip to the bar because Eldrin asked me to get him some cork. I don't know why.
It's a lovely town.
God damn it. Tis no Kerry though.
But it is massive.
I'm just gonna go to the bar and just try to order a bottle of ale, one that would have like the cork in it.
It was about time to eat. No problem.
Atlanta Falcons. Lovely.
Are we staying on the boat?
I suppose it is free accommodation to sleep on our own boat.
No, we won't be.
Oh.
I've got us somewhere a little bit more secure. I'm sure I do want to stay on the boat, but we'll be able to stay inland.
Oh.
Okay.
Again, things to talk about on the boat. Let's go.
Yes. Let's go.
Yes.
I'm gonna shuffle them out and make our way back to the boat.
As you're walking out, passively you pick up on there is someone sitting kind of at a table that was in conversation but is very quietly looking towards you. As you're walking past, they make a note to look away. Make an active perception check for me.
Perception. I'm not very good at that. Yeah, right. That's 14.
14. You notice something shiny against their sort of belt. Best guess is that it's some kind of badge or something.
It's a cup. The
Could
Orphic
be.
cup.
Ready to make some bacon? No, sorry, go ahead.
Making bacon pancakes.
I like the police. Don't come at me.
Yes,
Break
we
it,
all
break it
enjoy
down.
the police.
Really good band, you know.
Yeah,
It's
every
name a
step you
song.
take,
Yeah,
every
yeah.
move you make.
Yeah,
Yep.
I don't know.
yeah.
I always thought
They'll
they
be
stung a
watching
bit.
you. Oh,
They
boy.
put a man on the moon, didn't they?
Yes, they did.
It's at this point I'm making sure I don't have my police aviators on. Because I'm like, I'm not doing this again. Not another
All
campaign.
right, Sting.
Wow. I mean, it's not that we're conspicuous or anything, you know. Lady in dark armor and a mask.
And a man in his
Boy.
fucking gleaming white suit.
Yeah, man is in my white suit. A lady with like perfect Instagram filter face that, you know.
I
So
saw
we
both
just-
that, yeah.
Tattoos.
We're just walking out to the theme tune of Reservoir Dogs, that's all.
Yeah. We totally blend in here.
Yeah. You head back to the ship. As you board, yes, you're kind of hidden here. You can drop your disguise if you wish.
Yes, I will.
Yeah, but you're safely back at the ship.
So, first of all, Hatsu, thank you for holding down the fort. We're gonna. Oh, did you get him his soup?
I forgot the soup. I didn't think they had it on the menu, actually. I'll be back.
You didn't even look, did you?
I was distracted by the ribs.
Okay. Anyway, there's going to be some friends of ours that are going to be delivering goods onto the boat over the next week or so. I've asked for mining equipment, smithing equipment, seeds, plants, food, everything we should hopefully need to really get going. This has all come as part of a deal that I've done with the local knowledgeable people. In other words, people like me and Dash that know our way around a few pockets. This is going to save us quite a bit of gold, but to almost act as a buffer to that, we do have a job lined up. Now, obviously, you can choose not to take part if you wish, but it would be better if you did, given everyone's skills. I don't know the details of the job, however, the man who is sorting all of this out for us is going to be enlightening us with that information. Either way, we've got a week, just over a week, until we have to wait for Weslyn to make his contact so we can bring them back on the boat. So it should give us enough time to do a bit of retcon ourselves and work things out a little bit. As part of this deal, you guys are all protected. As long as you don't stupidly step out of line. So in other words, Eos, no setting fire to bars.
Okay.
Is there anything, any place, any names off limits?
Cogsley.
What's that?
It's a name of the family that's pretty much built, constructed, run this town.
Does that register anything with me, DM?
Make a history check.
Rope was like, I wasn't expecting to talk right now.
Let me take my goddamn medication. Oh, go ahead.
14.
14? Cogsley, no, but Cogsworth, maybe?
Is it Cogsley or Cogsworth?
Why does Rory know the word Cogsworth?
Because it's Fallout.
Yes, it's the robot guy. Yeah.
Oh, I think that was intentional.
No, it was definitely Cogsley.
Is there context, DM, for what I know Cogsworth from?
Prolific family known for quite a similar thing to what Adriana is discussing. The reason you would know them is probably because they have a place in Palperoth as well, where they're known to make impressive and incredible timepieces, one of which you're wearing.
Cogs. Let's see. I know Cogsworth family from Palperos. They are quite well known for points of the watch timepieces. I wonder if it's the same running under a different name.
Could very well be. But right here, right now, it's Cogsley. So just be careful if you bump into these people.
Speaking of time, though, we'll probably have to talk to the parking guy again to extend our time.
Don't worry about that.
Okay.
That'll be sorted.
All right.
What I will say is, like I said, we have this special place that we're going to be able to stay in, that you should be safe in your natural, wonderful self, Eos.
Thank you. You always look out for me so much. This is amazing.
It's as much as me wanting to look out for you as not wanting to get into a fight trying to explain who you are.
Yeah, that's very complicated sometimes.
But I can tell you that we're not the only different ones here.
Oh, how do people
Might look like it. Not to that level, no.
Oh.
But just that there is people on our side that are not as they appear, shall we say.
Aha.
Anyway, as part of this, there is going to be members of the party that you might bump into. If that is the case, and if it becomes an issue, then each of you have one of these to display to them just in case. And she'll hand you one of each of these coins. Essentially, if you are accosted, ganged up on anything by one of these particular people, you'll know when it happens. This is what you show them. You'll be left alone. Now, this isn't something to wear in your hair or on your lapel dash just for the absolute shits and gigs of it.
You get the impression as well that it's not like a just in case I didn't explain that very well. Just in case, it's not like a bartering thing. Like a showing thing, like a badge. It's more like a bartering thing. It's like a one use for something helpful to you. So in this case, it might be to get a discount or something,
coin.
or yes, 100%, without stealing from them. Absolutely, because I quite like that system. I think it's pretty cool.
Oh no, it's lovely. I think it's a fucking amazing system.
So that's kind of the idea, though. It's definitely something to help you, but it's not something to give you permanent protection. It's more something that's like once off if you screw up and really needed kind of thing, or whatever. Yeah.
All right.
Can also be used if you happen to need any particular new weapons or armaments or that like.
In any store or particular ones?
Use your and she like wiggles her fingers. Use your abilities to suss that out.
That's just Tap's discretion on the floor. I understand.
I put 6 of them
That's
on
right.
you there for you if you just want to send it out to people there right now. It's on your inventory there, in your loot section.
I should probably go for a more subtle style while we're here, and Dash is going to change his suit to the midnight suit.
Nice. Yeah.
What time of day is it
Morning.
at this stage?
It's like
Still
11 a.m.
morning?
You know, breakfast beers.
You know, sometimes it's good to start with a beer. In this season in particular, it's good to put on a couple of kilos, prepare for the winter.
Here. Above the table.
I don't see them, Roper, but I
They're in your
assume
loot
that I've
section
given them
at
each
the
one.
bottom? Okay, no worries.
Right, I'm looking in it and I couldn't. Anyway, yeah, they've each got one.
Oh. Sorry.
So, what do we think we want to do? Do you guys need new weapons or armor? Do you want to go and look for things?
Let's just find a Lara and let her know I'm here. And then I need to find someone to give me bread, wine, and iron.
They're on you now. Sorry about that.
Sorry. That's. Do you know where she is?
Somewhere in there. And it gestures back towards the city. didn't really have much of a look at the town. I didn't think it was real. Passing dream, maybe.
Well, if the mutual acquaintance is as well to be believed as he says, then we should be okay for the next week here anyway.
There is a variety of things that I do require. It's more so for when I need to cast some magic. While many, if not most of the things I do don't require much more than myself, the more complicated things do require oddities.
So do you need an apothecary? A chemist?
Not sure if it's an apothecary, but I guess a shop that sells odds and ends.
I mean, at least from listening in on those boring school sessions when he was listening to the mage masters, some of the items there I'm sure we can pick up from the apothecary, but I'm sure they'd also be able to maybe tell you where you can get the other pieces from.
What is an apothecary?
It's a place that stocks herbs, ailment stuff. Kind of typically
Lotions and potions.
Yes, exactly. Things to make people feel better, things to make people feel worse, depending on what you use it for.
Oh.
A naturalist, a herbalist.
My mom was one of those.
Was she?
Yeah. Plants, she said, were always the key to a good mind and a good heart. Not only can they taste very good, but the worse they taste, the better they are, she said.
Sounds like your mother was quite wise.
Guess so. She did a lot of stuff with that in the area. A couple of families and stuff. You know, somebody was sick or popping out a lamb.
But it sounds like you're definitely the person to come along then. You'll be able to help Eos find what she needs.
Yeah, like a straight piece of iron.
Oh,
Well,
I do need a
that's
piece of iron.
getable. We can do
Specifically
that.
straight, like.
Does it have to be a particular length?
No.
See what I can-
Armor smith should see you right there.
Yeah.
Well, should we go out into the town and see if we can find this apothecary? Maybe go find Alara and
And some bat guano.
bat guano.
That would definitely be in an apothecary, I believe. That kind of stuff. Yes, let's go. And Aldrin, I see you've woken up finally. Have you gotten over your seasickness?
Go on mute.
Just barely.
Have some of this ale, it might help. Also, there's a cork in it that you said you
Drinking
wanted a
in the
bit of
daytime,
cork.
alcoholism is a disease.
I'll take the cork and I'll kind of like measure up and like twist it in my fingers, and I'll just put it in my hand and put it in my pocket. Thanks. That was actually really useful.
Yeah,
I'll
you're
just
not-
kind of twist
not
it
having
away.
the ale?
No.
Are you sure? I always found it was quite a little bit was always good to settle a stomach.
No. I just walk away.
Okay. Wes, do you want to split the ale?
With hours any to have an ale.
Yeah, sure. So Dash and Wes just passing the ale back and forth, chugging. Right, who needs iron? Okay. Oh, Okay.
You're going for
Right.
iron?
Yes.
The straightest piece of iron you've ever seen, Aldrin. Like,
We're going for a few items needed by everyone.
Are we getting the same thing?
I hope not, because if they only sell one, then I'll have to handle that.
I'm sure any place that deals with weaponry will have multiple pieces of iron.
We could cut it in half.
No,
One
it has to be
becomes two.
straight. If you cut it, it's going to bend it.
That's how you cut it. Cut. It'll be fine.
No, it's just
Yeah.
throw it on the ground. That's you get iron.
No, you heat it up until you can just cut through it like butter. It'll remain straight.
No, not butter. Iron.
It's
Like butter. You don't get metaphors.
If iron is like butter, then it's no good to me. It has to be iron.
Magiana drops her head and literally walks out like, just done.
Yeah, I'm with her. Okay, let's go.
You know the film Dream Team? I feel like that's us, and I'm the bloody guy that takes them that ends up in hospital.
Don't know that film.
Spoilers.
To the town you go.
Damn, any sign of blacksmiths, etc. Any literal signs?
Yes.
Yes. What do you got for me?
Blacksmith.
Perfect.
I would like to
just
weigh
blacksmith
all
the
of it.
blacksmith.
Blacksmith the blacksmith. No, so in terms of blacksmiths, let me just pull this up. They are
Let's go down.
separated, so you've got armor smiths, you've got axe and hammer smiths, you've got different kind of weaponsmiths, swordsmiths, things like that. The easier thing to do would be on the main menu there on the screen. You said
Yeah.
Wandering Isles. You see map.
I'm gonna be straight
You
up.
see quests?
I'm looking at them. I'm just giving you a chance to
Scores.
brag about them.
Oh, I see. Eat it. Eat it 2. Eat it 3. No. Yeah, there's armor smiths and all sorts of different things on the list. What would be easier is if you're trying to buy something from a specific store, just let me know and we hash it out. RP it out.
Yeah, so I'm looking at Bladesong Forge because Kian knows that weaponsmith would most likely have long, straight bars of iron.
Cool. So you're in the
So I'm
swordsmith,
gonna
yeah?
give Dash that knowledge. Head towards the swordsmith, yeah.
Okay. Unfortunately, Dash doesn't know where it is, so he gets lost, falls into the water, and a walrus eats him. Sorry about that.
So, not again.
Yep, the walrus.
That's the third walrus this
Alter
campaign.
yourself. I am the walrus.
I am the walrus.
I am the walrus.
So talk to me about this. What spell is it you're looking at there, Yus? Because I'm
Yes,
assuming
indeed.
it's a spell component. You're not trying to just lump people with iron.
No, I'm not trying to lump people with iron. Let me look here.
I cast hands. It's just the iron held in her fist.
No, it was
I am Iron Man.
second level.
Second level.
The
What's
material component, a whole person, second level. The material component is a small, straight piece of iron.
No problem. There's no gold cost on that as far as I know on the iron. It's just iron. So technically it's in your component patch. So what I'll say is that Dash picked that
Oh.
up for you, but there's no costs to it because any spellcasting components that you need, the only ones that you have to buy are the ones that actively have a price. So if it says like a statuette worth 5 gold pieces or whatever, and whatever the gold cost is of it, we've changed gold to silver. So if you see it that says 5 gold pieces, we've changed it to 5 silver. Anything else is considered to be either part of your spellcasting focus or your spell component patch. You are narratively allowed to say, like, I want to buy this, like the Bakwana, which is a really cool touch. Dash now has to go find Bakwana, which I'm really, really fond of. But there's no actual costs to that for him. So I'm not going to charge you for it, but narratively we'll just play that out like you did. But I'm not going to give you an in-game cost to it because you don't have to.
That's fantastic for me because that took away like 10 items. I only need one thing that actually has a material cost, which is my 4th level, which requires an ornate stone and a metal lockbox worth up to 400 GP, but our currency exchange rate is SP. Yeah.
Espeon. You'll
Ooh, nice choice.
You'll have there are ornate lockboxes. I think they're in the jeweler or something similar to that. It could also be one of the places has ornate lockboxes.
I think it was Gilded Treasure. Let me check.
It could be Gilded Treasure. Cool.
Yeah.
I'm going to head along to that with Eos because I actually want to pick up an item as well.
Very quickly, Eos, are you recasting the spell or are you just going out with like 5 minutes left on your spell?
I'm going to recast it because I'm not taking that risk.
Okay. So you need to cast it because we need to track your spell slots for this stuff too, okay?
Done.
Gotcha, Chief. All right, so
It is
you
done.
have 600 seconds is what? 10.
Oh, 10 turns?
Is that 10 minutes? I always thought they would do an hour on Disguise Self, so I may have
It is an
goofed a
hour.
little early.
Yeah.
What's the 600 seconds there, so I'm not sure. Maybe look. Could be a mistake on our thing.
Yeah, target self, 1 hour.
An hour makes a lot more sense than 10 minutes. It just might be a Foundry thing just listing it as an hour for some reason. Or for 10 minutes, I mean. 1 sec.
You're good.
I just want to make sure that we're not goofing on it. 1 hour. Cool. Cool. So your hour starts again. Adriana, you and Eos are heading off into that district, so.
Yeah. Let's get to the jewelers then, I guess.
Ooh, shiny things. Yes.
You go into the jewelers and it's like extremely clean. Like the stone, like the tiling on it is marble. The glass cases are pristine, crystalline even. It's just absolutely a stunning place. Let me know if it's not already there for you to buy, and I'll sort it out. But it should be there, I think.
It is not.
Okay, let's take a look. Give me a second.
But if Dash wants to die again, we have a lot of options here.
Oh yes. How can I help you?
You know my name?
I said yes, not yes.
I heard yes as well. What the
like,
fuck is
I
going
heard
on here?
yes.
Oh, hello, sir. My friend and I were looking to purchase a. Oof, I mean, only if you have it, of course. It's such a rare thing. An ornate stone and a metal lockbox.
Yes, most jewelers would have access to both of these things. Any specific type of stone?
Not really. Shiny. As long as it's ornate in nature.
I see. And what sort of box is it?
A metal lockbox.
Any type?
Copper would be nice.
Right. Okay. Well, we have a metal lockbox here. It is 30 moons. And I mean, any of these rocks should do. There's a Tagazai here. There's emeralds, I suppose. They would be sort of on it. Is there a specific sort of stone you're looking for?
Yeah, just looks through all the stones. She sees the metal lockbox and she's like,
We have amethyst, but it's quite expensive. We have azurite.
Okay. Eos she says, just 1 moment, and she wanders over to Madriana.
Yeah.
Yes.
Madriana, you're very good at finding, expensive things. I need the stone and the lockbox together to be worth about 400.
400 moons?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there a value for each separately?
No.
Just
Above the
together.
table, the combination just says 400. Yeah.
Okay. And you need both, not just one or the other.
Yeah, it has to be both.
Okay.
Is it for the same spell? So the metal lockbox and the ornate stone are together in one bundle?
Yeah.
Okay. And you need it to be how much?
400 at least.
400 silver pieces?
Yeah.
Is it normally 400 gold pieces?
Yeah.
Holy moly.
It's wild, I know.
No problem. Adjusted
Who knew the cost
accordingly.
of that? It was crazy.
I will. I suppose if you're buying the lockbox, I can include the ornate stone for free. Box is quite expensive. I didn't see this extra 0 on it. It's actually 400.
That's okay. How strong is this lockbox?
Strong enough to stop a small horse from opening it. Not so strong that a big horse couldn't open it.
How big of a horse are we talking?
242 hands.
That's not a horse. That's a dragon.
What's
Yes.
the dragon?
I was never good with hands.
That's a hand, and
Yes.
you put it on top of the other one, and
Yes.
that's how many hands.
5 hands.
So a pony would be able to
242 micro
break
hands
it,
is what I
but-
was trying to say.
Micro hands.
Yes.
Basically, Ducky possibly could break it.
Yeah.
I mean, it'll take. It's strong.
Would it survive?
I mean, you're
don't
saying
know.
it's strong, but it's obviously got its weaknesses.
Don't we all?
I think that should be taken into account when it comes to the price, for sure.
How far underwater can it go?
All the way.
What's all the way? Like 20,000
All of-
leagues under the sea?
I wouldn't know. I'm not a sailor.
So it can go all the way under the sea, but it can be damaged by a horse. Now, the likeliness is it's going to get damaged by a horse long before the water, so I think that's kind of a flaw. Okay, so we're talking 400 moons. I'm also looking for a pearl worth about 100 moons. So how about you throw in the box, the pearl, and the gemstone, and we call it 350.
Oh, but we need food and things to get back home. Without
I mean, I think
like,
350 is a fair price,
Oh,
though. Eos. We
310.
don't want to. We don't want to upset the
the
man.
inn for the
you know,
night,
but
at
he
least.
needs to eat and stuff as well. I think 350 is fair.
312.
I mean, would you rather get the extra 38 from me, or would you rather deal with her? That's what I'm going to say.
I'm not sure. You want to make a persuasion check? You can do intimidation if you're trying to intimidate. I'm not sure what you're going for there, but either way is fine.
Don't know. I see which one's better. Persuasion or intimidation? You said.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, persuasion for sure. That's
Oh,
a
wow.
17 rounded to a dirty 20.
Cool. 17 minutes to 20. I don't know why everything's frozen on that. It's trying to send coins to everybody. Yeah. What was your original offer, Adrian? 340 for the whole lot?
350.
350? Yeah, so I've lowered the price of the metal lockbox to 340 and the pearl is 10 silver pieces, so it's 350 in total. Right,
But that's what it is. It's the value of what we need for the spell, though, right?
yeah, it still stays at
Yeah.
the value
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
spell. You're just getting a discount on the item. The value of the
Awesome.
item and the price of the item can be different in my campaigns anyway.
Okay.
And if you don't like it,
Perfect.
come at me on Twitter because I'm not on Twitter.
So, yeah, we're going to purchase both of them then.
Cool.
Um,
That's done and they're sent to your inventory then, I think.
Me and Eos can sort that out
Nice.
afterwards.
Are you interested in selling a mask? It's quite nice. It's very delicate.
Oh, it's beautiful, thank you, but unfortunately, it's,
No, her. He's looking at Adriana's, like, kind of face shield.
I appreciate the offer, but honestly, you couldn't afford it.
Oh my. I
Yes.
can afford quite many things. If given
not
enough
a
time.
metal box that can survive 20,000 leagues under the sea.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't know what 20,000 leagues under the sea is. Is it like, are they sports teams?
You have... going back to the mask, you have about 150,000 moons, do you?
Probably couldn't afford it, in retrospect.
That's what I figured. But listen, I appreciate the interest. It is a beautiful piece, isn't it?
It is. Yes.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Is he just wearing a mask?
That was a slip of my tongue.
Yeah.
That's one.
Yes, it's like, oh shit, not me.
Yeah.
Yeah, just pulls one out of the pocket. This one that was hidden in my pocket all the time? Yes.
All the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit, I think that's what I was going to say, and I can't remember what now. Go on, carry on.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys are done there, then you just head back out into the streets with your shiny new gilded lockbox and
Yes.
one ornate stone and a pearl.
Nash and Eldrin will be heading to the temple while they're doing
Temple?
all that. Temple?
Is there a bar there? Would it be the temple bar? You head off
Oh, no.
to.
Get out.
How many
Oh,
Ireland
I thought you
references
ripped
can we
off.
get into like a session?
Wow.
Disadvantage to the DM.
Permanent advantage to the DM.
On whose authority?
The DMs. Who DMs the DM?
I've always been asking.
This the South Park thing is like, not anymore. You're not.
I didn't hear no bell. You head into the temple. The rain comes down sort of gently on the roof. The roof itself has these glass panels on it, and all of them show the family of the gods. But the most prominent one is Tempestus, which would suggest that this particular temple would be to the big man. Yeah.
And a big T.
Hey, big T. It's quite empty.
It's your boy.
It's your boy. It's quite empty in the temple. It's got a little fire crackling in the back. There's someone in the distance kind of just clearing the floor a little bit, sweeping, but they look more like maintenance or city worker than they do a cleric as such. In fact, the most holy person here appears to be Eldrin.
Ooh.
What do we do here, Eldrin? Do we just shout out for someone, or
The second Dash says that, it just, I like hands raised. I'm no. No. And I just kind of gesture to, if anybody is around, they may come to us. We will just stay, spend a bit of time. We will be with our thoughts. We will be with our prayers, if we have any. Come. I'm going to walk along and just going to look up at. You said they're all statues or all photo, like kind of like portraits?
It's more like glass, like colored
Yes,
glass and stuff.
Yeah. Cool, perfect. Thank you. Just going to take in the imagery, everything I see, and going to kind of slowly head towards the one of Tempestus and going to stay there. I do want to ask if there are any kind of seats or, you know, how you'd see in a church or some kind of place of prayer.
Places to
There's
sit.
usually, yeah, usually a place to sit. A pew or two. I would like to sit into one of the pews, just kind of, you know, lock my hands like this and leave them on my lap, and just kind of not totally bow my head, but kind of like just rest my head forward, close my eyes, and just be with my thoughts, and just let Dash do what he wants to do, other than talk out loud.
Dash, as he's praying, you hear someone come up behind you.
morning?
They gesture towards the ground. Yourself and Eldrin tracked in some mud, basically, from outside. Or some dirt. It starts like sweeping the floor.
Sorry, give me that, and I'll take care of that for you.
Are you suggesting I can't mop the floor?
No, I was just trying to be nice and do it for you.
Proper?
That obvious, huh?
They just go kind of keep mopping the floor. They move away from you and mop towards the door. It's nice and shiny. They look kind of at it a little bit proud and walk off into the other sides and start cleaning again.
Sorry to break the immersion, but I need to go rescue my child for just a moment. I'll be right back.
Immersion broken. You are fired. No worries. Rescue.
I'll take it that he's fallen to deep prayer, as he is so upset that he has been upstaged by the cleaner,
He turns away,
And I'll
but
just
like
kinda-
you think it's in
Yeah.
prayer and like sort of reverence and stuff, but it's really just the anime thing of shame where you turn away from everybody and you just like the face goes blue and everything. Yeah. Eldrin,
We can start.
what do
No,
you?
I don't mind.
Yeah, no, go ahead. What are you praying for? What are you praying about? What are you praying?
Initially, there's no prayer. Like, he doesn't just sit down and instantly just start praying. It's more of a, okay, I'm in a new place, need to kind of gather my thoughts. Kind of think of this as he's kind of fortifying his mind kind of moment. You know, this is his temple. He's like, okay, building up the whole courage of, okay, we're going to go through things. Things are probably going to get weird and wild. It has happened before. I need to keep my mind straight, not go off the beaten track, work with everybody and take care of everybody. This is a new dawn, a new day, new life, all this crack, you know yourself. That is what he's doing. He's trying to just fortify and concentrate. And the only kind of thought of prayer that he does have is where he, towards the end of where he goes to sit up straight and start looking around again, is where he just, under his breath, says, Tempestus, guide me, give me strength. And just kind of like kisses his hands, kind of like his holy symbol. He kind of just kisses it and then puts it in his pocket and sits up. And kind of like sits up, you know, proper, back straight, and just kind of looks around and just tries to see, are there any doorways around? Is there anywhere that would look like maybe potential living quarters, anything like that, or any kind of temple of maybe any offerings, or
There's a place,
pretty much any.
at the front for offerings and stuff. Yeah.
I would like to approach and just view the offerings. And as I approach and I'm viewing some of the offerings, I kneel for a moment and I would look up and not under my breath, but just not shouting, obviously, but I would just say, I do not bear much to offer other than my time and my devotion. And I just kind of stare up for a moment and just let that kind of sink in. And then I'll rise up and turn to Dash. Just see if he wants to.
Could offer some coin, maybe. Is that an acceptable offering? Or book? I don't know.
If I'm close to Dash, I'd imagine I'm close to him at this point. I'm just going to put my hand.
I'd say we get on well now, yeah.
yeah. I put my hand on his shoulder and I just say, coin can be an offering, but we need coin for other things. And as I have my hand on his shoulder, I then put my hand on his chest, where, like, towards his heart, where I would have put the diamond into his chest to save his life and bring him back to life, insinuating that we need money to be able to save people and save you if that is needed again. I say, if you have material to offer other than coin, you can offer.
I mean, I think we can spare at least one coin.
You can indeed. And then as Dash is going to go and offer the coin, I'll just kind of look at the floor and then look up at the glass and just say, shrug my shoulders and say, Palparot.
That plus I also don't really have much else on me that I can offer. I mean, if I had, I don't know, rope or something, I could put it there, but I don't know what good that'll do.
The guy cleaning walks past, looks at your sunglasses, looks at your pristine watch, your clean suit, your everything. You're absolutely like perfect slick back hair, and they're like, mm-hmm. They keep going, gently nudging, and then accidentally kicking against your shin as they get past and keep sweeping. The Palperoth in you is strong, my boy. Yeah.
Emperor Palperoth.
Emperor Palperoth.
Oh dear.
Canon. So, Dash completes his arc. It's going to be Emperor instead of King. That's what we're going for now.
Oh lord. No.
This is villain arc. So what I've gathered is that you both believe that objects and money are more powerful in your hands than they are in the hands of your god. So what else would you like to do?
Yeah.
I would I'd like to look around, and I would like to try and see if I can locate a scroll, if possible. Or if I cannot see one, I would like to approach the janitor and ask him where I may be able to obtain one within the sanctuary, the temple, the area of prayer.
Yeah. Like if you want to talk to someone that's here, you can, but mostly it's just sort of an open space. It's not like there's a store at the back. If you're trying to purchase things and stuff like that, there is an area just outside and to the left where you can go, and like if you're talking about like buying things from holy things. Yes.
Okay.
Being very careful with my wording.
Yeah, I'll look around, and it'll dawn on me that this is a place of prayer. This is not merchant territory. This is not what I was looking for. Well, it's not what I was. Oh, that could have been a very bad way of phrasing it. It is what I am looking for.
Okay.
It is what I'm looking for, but I have other motives to look for other items. So I don't want it to come across that, I wasn't looking for the temple of the god that I pray to. I do want to go to that temple and pray to him.
You just don't want to give him any of your possessions because, you value them more in your hands than his. Yeah.
Hey, he wants me to make sure the boys don't die.
We'll see. If your power disappears, he doesn't. But if your power stays, then he does. Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see. That's very mean. But
it depends who it is at the time.
I've legit said that to clerics. It's like, if you were meant to save this person, you'll be able to.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. Yeah. So Eldrin, cool. You. What do you want to do? Sorry, I keep derailing you.
I'll have a moment where I am disappointed in myself, where I had a lapse of judgment in thinking that I could come into the temple and buy a scroll of prayer, to then now realize that I would not buy this here. This is a place of prayer. I would need to buy that from a merchant outside.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to.
Likely a bookstore, to be honest with you, would be a place where you'd find something like that.
Yeah, I would like to. Astash, are you in need of more prayer, or would you like to
speak to one of the local clerics? But I thought this would be the right place to go to speak to.
Can I help you, my child? There's a cleric standing behind you in big vestments that are symbolized by some horses.
Hello. Yes. Didn't see you there.
You were quite engrossed in conversation.
Yes. My friend and I were new in town. He is a follower of Tempestus. I dabble.
Okay.
But
as he says that, I'm going to throw a kind of like a look as if like just be like,
I come with some questions for you, if I may.
Sure. Yes, absolutely.
Well, anytime I go to a new place, I have a small goal of leaving it at least a little bit better than the way I found it. So I would like to know if there are any ways in which I could do that here, any specific needs that the less fortunate of the town might need.
We give all our offerings to the town, so anything you feel you can give, we would recommend it. Some people offer food, some people offer clothing, some people offer gold or wealth, jewelry, watches maybe.
Sunglasses.
I tend to dabble in the more less tangible
Yes.
charity where possible.
You're a spiritual sort. Yes, then just keep
in a
praying
manner
for
of
your
speaking.
people. Yes.
How are the people treated here?
The king takes care of us all.
He does. Inside check.
Okay, Robert. Happening.
Is inside.
Love the way Keen's first thing is, I'm going to insight check this cleric.
Yep.
Let's say 13.
All clerics are liars.
He's eyeing you up and down. As he says that, trying to ascertain stuff.
Quite honest with you, I don't care much for how the king has treated the less well-off of society, which is why I ask these questions, that I may help where I can.
I'm not sure that's even legal to say.
It's not.
Heresy to the king, then.
So I can give gold, I can give material goods, but they are short-term. I'm looking for something that can affect the more long-term.
Can you be more frank with me? I'm not sure what you're sort of getting to, and I feel like you're alluding to something that's just going over my head.
It's difficult to say. Some places need hope. Some places need to see an act of defiance. Some places just need to have a warm place to stay.
Are you trying to buy a child?
Like to give children an opportunity.
Yes. I see. An opportunity for what?
A better life. Some hope of climbing out of the mire.
Are you on the files? Oh, sorry, that's meta. Sorry. What is it that you seek to do? What can we do for you?
I'd like to know where in the town I can go to find those who are most needing help and see what I might do for them.
Like in any town, the streets shine with gold, but the sides of the streets are tarnished. If you look hard enough in the darkest of corners, you will find that which I think it is you seek.
Are there many orphaned children here? That seems to be a trend that I've seen in a couple of towns now.
I mean, we have an orphanage, if that's what you ask, but we try not to leave them on the streets. We try to take care of our own. Are you and your partner thinking of adopting? Pointing to Eldrin.
No, but if I may offer you some coin for the orphanage, I can trust it would find its way to help.
Absolutely. Yes, of course.
My apologies. When you say partner, that it's not. He has a partner and 2 children.
Quite better.
I just want clarification on that.
I like the dashes. These are quiet, my dear. Yes, okay. Your appearance is very important to you, but you do not offer anything to your god. That is interesting. Dash, was it? because I don't think you actually said your name. My bad.
No, did
yes,
not.
sir.
Never introduced.
Well, yes, I can get wealth to the orphanage or anywhere if you require.
Okay. I'm going to give him 6 gold pieces.
Yeah. All right.
What's again, just for our currency? What's gold? What is gold?
Orums, I think. Yeah, AUREMS. Yeah.
God, I'm just putting those in my sticky notes in front of my screen so I see it every time. I shall give him 6 orums.
Okay.
I trust that should aid somewhat.
We greatly thank you. Is there anything we can do for you? This is a substantial offering. It's more wealth than we've seen in a single day. Just some guy walks in at that moment. Everybody be cool, this is robbery!
Guy.
Trying to sheriff of Nottingham.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some guy who was Kyle's antagonist in
the
the last
campaign,
campaign.
Yeah.
Nothing, just see that it is done subtly. I don't like to draw attention to this type of wealth. I know what those coins can do in the wrong hands and what attention they can draw. See that it trickles through in a sensible manner.
You would offer this much anonymously?
Yes.
An altruist from Pelperoth. You do see new things every day. Once again, reminding me not to judge a book by its cover. The cleric of Tempestus walks in and offers nothing, and the man from Pelperoth offers everything. We appreciate your kind gesture.
Up to the temple, up to the offerings where I previously was.
Even rage baiting.
Yeah, just sitting here rage baiting him.
And I open my Scrooge pocket and
dust pops out.
Yeah, I have to do a strength check for the cobwebs I have to get through, and I am feeling the coins in my pocket. I count 6 gold pieces, and in a neat little pile, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Click, 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 click onto the altar, and I leave them there. I don't say anything to them, but
you made a lot of noise with it, so you kind of made a show out of it. So they're both just looking directly at you.
Oh yeah, that was purposeful. Yeah, I want them to know that it's there. But
you are both very generous and kind. I offer our thanks. Is there anything we can offer to you?
No more rage baiting.
Afraid we cannot do that.
Thanks.
So the cleric only matches the offerings of the non-believer?
Oh.
I see. No, but thank you. We appreciate you. Thank you. What was the sound of that explosion across the city?
Just meanwhile, cuts to Eos arguing with the bookstore.
19,000 leagues.
Yeah. A rock falls out of the sky and hits Eos's lockbox and breaks it.
No!
My accountant, his head is blown up across the city. That's what the noise is. He's like, he did what?
Today we learned Eldrin has an accountant, and for some reason it's an Anbadon.
Shit.
No problem. You're in the temple, sorry. So, yes, of course. Thank you so much both for your offerings. 12 orums is not anything to turn your nose up at. That is going to help this city substantially. We will divert some of this into the temple. We will give yours, of course, to the orphanage. You both wish to remain anonymous?
Correct, yes.
You can know my name, but I'd rather not be tied.
This is more than we've seen in perhaps the entire year. Very well. Yes, if it's okay, I would love to learn your name.
My name is Heidman.
It sounds like a made-up name for someone who likes hiding. Yes. My name is Holyman. In that case.
I mean, your profession was just there for you, wasn't it?
Yes. Hopefully as yours was not. I fear that these worms may have come from... I won't question it. Thank you for your donations.
It's not to.
I turn to Dash and kind of lean in and just say, we could say it's from all of us. The attaché, the group. We could say it's from all of us. It doesn't leave a name to one single person. Just a thought.
I'm not sure we want to publicize that quite yet.
Understood. I'm more than happy to offer it in the name of a group or of anything, whatever you prefer.
No. Patrons
Anonymous
of
is fine.
Tempestus.
Yeah.
Understood. May Tempestus' guide light your way, and when you're lost and needed the most, may he be there for you. I will pray for you both.
I appreciate that.
As will I.
He referenced that you have children. I would hope that he looks after them as well. Whether or not you believe is irrelevant. His guidance will be with you regardless.
I believe more now than I did, say, 2 weeks ago. Thanks to my friend here.
It's good to see you guiding the way for others. It's important that you share the wisdom of Tempestus with as many as you can.
Thank you for your time. My friend needs prayer scrolls. You got some here or bookshop?
He opens his robe and he hands you over a prayer scroll, Eldrin.
I greatly appreciate this. Is there anything you would like in return?
Arguably, you've just paid more for this than anyone has paid for any paper ever in history of the Isles, but I think we're square.
All right. I appreciate
it. He walks over and he sort of takes the coin so it's not taken before he can get to it. Not necessarily from you guys, just in general here in a city. He puts it away. If you ever need anything, the temple owes you a favor.
Very much.
Okay.
Before this gets awkward, shall we head? Find the rest.
Absolutely. I would like to, now that we've opened our pockets, I would like to see what else we could potentially keep them open with. I believe Imadriana and Eos went to the jewelers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, diamonds. For more of this.
Yeah.
It's a very good plan. Thank you, Father Holyman.
You're welcome, Mr. Hayden. And Mr. Heidman. Good. He turns around and he walks sort of towards the back area. And with that, we will definitely take an overdue break.
What do you mean you don't have the money, Eos? How are you going to pay for it then?
I don't have pockets, but
Women's clothes.
What can I do for you in return for this? Because what this can do, and she holds up the little box, is incredible.
I bloody hope so. It's lucky I like you, isn't it?
You like me?
Don't worry. You'll pay for it in one way or another someday.
Dash and Eldrin just watches you two walk past, engrossed in this conversation.
I just don't understand why you try and buy things if you've got no money. Like,
I get really excited about spending money that I don't have.
Apparently so.
We all do that.
Oh, hi, Dash. I did not do it.
I was just about to take a whiz.
We shall, because we shall take a break. We will continue this conversation and many more as we return. We'll try and keep it quick as we can, but at max 10. Please enjoy fighting the boss in chat. BRB.
Beat him. Max 10.
Hey, we are back. We're live. It's us. We're live. We're live. There's no
We're
music.
live.
We're
We're
live.
kicked in the shins.
Kicked in the shins.
To prove we're live.
To prove we're live. That's right. We are live. We're actually live this week. We're here. Not for YouTube. For you guys, it's still pre-recorded.
Yeah.
Cool.
And the podcast listeners. Yeah.
I don't know the last time we actually uploaded the podcast. We should get back on that at some point. Cool.
If people start listening, yeah.
That's it. Yeah, exactly. If that format is wanted, ask for it, and then we shall deliver. But until then, Dash and Madriana, Eos and Eldrin, you cross paths in the city. I don't know if you guys want to go first, or if we want to go to Eldrin, Weslyn first. It's entirely up to you.
Let's give Weslyn a beat, I think.
Yeah.
Weslyn, where the fuck did you go, man?
Well, you looked up and everybody was gone.
It's like a child at a supermarket. Oh no.
Yeah, and they all scattered out like spiders going to go shopping. So he's kind of in the middle of the road, looking up and down the streets, and picks a direction and starts making his way into town.
Okay. Into town you go. The town itself is bustling and busy. You walk along with Chicken looking at every shop window they can as they go past. They're like sleuthing through the crowd, trying to move through. But they're in their kind of element here. What are you doing while you're here?
Don't steal anything, Chicken. Stealing is bad.
Chicken does not acknowledge this.
Yeah, I mean, like, it doesn't mean that I'm not going to try. One day, I'm going to teach him that stealing is bad, and he'll stop. He'll stop stealing, and he'll be a good fox. And we won't go to jail for fox crimes. But yeah, he says, keep going. Like, when the rain hits, which I think does eventually happen, he will duck under an awning or enter whatever building may be open to the public. But yeah, he's gonna go. He remembers a hill. He remembers the last time he was here, he went to the top of a hill. That's a familiar place. So he's gonna be making his way to the top of the town.
No problem. While you're on your way there, can you roll a d10 for me, please?
A d10. I can totally do that. I'm really good at rolling d10s. Some might even say I'm very skilled at rolling d10s.
Nice. You have proficiency in d10?
Yeah, I am proficient in d10. I rolled a 3.
Okay, with proficiency.
Yeah, 100%.
You feel like a brush against you as Chicken brushes against you. You look down and you see a little sort of stone on the ground. There's a small amethyst on the ground, sort of by your feet. You glance over, you see a jeweler who seems to be interacting with two patrons and is a little distracted. Perhaps did not notice as a sneaky little fox walked in and stole an amethyst from the table.
You can't. I will pick up this little gem, this amethyst, and bring it back to the jeweler.
Okay. You walk into the jeweler. You just gonna like hand it out right to them, or?
Yeah.
Where did you get that?
It was on the ground outside.
Oh dear. A pigeon must have dropped it. Thank you. If anyone comes by looking for it, I'll let them know. Thank you.
A pigeon?
A patron. Good.
Hey,
good boy.
patron.
And he taps you on the head.
Oh, okay then.
Run along then. Back to mommy and daddy.
Well, they're dead.
Oh,
I really can't quite run back to them.
we do have an orphanage if you require.
Well, no, I have a place to live.
Oh, okay. Let's run along now, little boy. Thank you. Appreciate you bringing this back.
Yep. Okay, bye.
Okay. See, that boy had tattoos. As you leave.
Going to chide the fox as we continue to make our way up the street. You can't just be dropping into people's stores and taking their stuff. It's not right. What if you got caught? What if we got caught? We'd be like Dash in jail.
Chicken sort of jaunts ahead a little bit.
Try and keep an eye on him before he goes off and gets us to go to jail. And keep pressing up to the top. I'm sure there are many hills in Onbadon, but I'll try to get to the highest one, the one that can see out towards the forest.
San Francisco of Arboris.
Mm-hmm. You move up the sort of hilled area into the main sort of square, and from there you can see into the trees, which are a lot further back than when you were here already, indicating a lot of progression since the last time you've been here a few months ago.
It's not even a year.
Yeah, no, it hasn't. I don't think, has it?
Mm-mm.
Narratively, real time speaking, I don't think it's been a year in game.
Yeah, no. We see Kick the Bucket in winter, and we're almost to winter.
Oh, maybe it's been about a year. Summer. Yeah, it's been about a year then.
Yeah, it's autumn to autumn. So yeah, we're roughly around the year mark now at this stage. So like an old town in the city. Is there is everything new in this as you go deeper into the city?
The closer to the harbor you go, is the older it seems. It seems like it was built as a fishing town and then escalated to this minor city status that it has now. Either big town or small city, one or the other.
He'll make note of the people and the buildings and the activity, the commerce that's happening here. Keep pressing for the top of that hill. Get a really good look over the city and out towards the forest.
Yeah, you can see out to the forest, the trees. You can real time see at least 2 trees being cut down. Outside the walls and perimeter, you can see that they're moving quick.
That's it's weird that they're not like dying. There's like more people here not being eaten by the creatures that live in the forest. Wonder what they got like to keep themselves like from being torn limb from limb. Weird. Let's hang out up there. And
is there anything in particular that he's looking for, or that would be keeping an eye out for?
No. I mean, he knows he needs to get to or find Alara, and tonight he can reach out to her and let her know that he's here, and get her to tell him where the hell her shop is. To let, of course, Delphini know that he's here, that we are here, and to figure out like, when he needs to go into the woods, what the best approach to that is. I mean, obviously, people seem to have no issues with approaching it. They seem to have no issues with entering it. Clearly, they're dismantling the forest, so maybe it's not going to be as difficult as he thinks it would have been. Yeah. Me wander around, going into the older parts of the city, trying to find other hills, keeping an eye out for perhaps even the outskirts of town, livestock, and set his eyes on a sheep herd, maybe, if they're out there. He hasn't seen a flock of sheep in a long time.
Yeah, there isn't much in the way of farms here. The farms are out a little bit further towards, like, you can see past the tree line. There are certain areas. Like, here seems to be mostly what would be considered to be city life. So for you to get to the rural areas, the more farmland areas, that would be a ways out, if that makes sense.
I think it's what he does. I think it's what he spends the time doing. Looking around, running up that hill, exploring Old Town, looking in windows, telling Chicken not to steal stuff.
Yeah. Chicken will definitely heed that lesson and will never steal again.
It's repetition. Repetition, it works. It will eventually work. It'll work. Don't you worry. It'll happen.
You take it in. The city is thriving. It's more alive than it was when you were here previously. People are coming here. There's more accommodation here. There's more houses being built. There's more businesses being built. There's more everything. This place is fast growing. You see the docks and how quickly they're moving in and out from where you are. You see your own ship there. Looking smaller than some of the shipping vessels that come in, but looking bigger than others. This place is definitely, probably, in my opinion, would be maybe even a little bit overstimulating for someone like Weslyn, who's not used to this kind of density. But it's up to you how you wish to perceive that, or how you would go through that.
Is it that crazy, that busy, even this far and into the city?
Everywhere. Everywhere is covered in people. There's nowhere that you look that you can't see crowds of people doing something. Even the shops are packed out. It would take 10 minutes to queue at the butcher's. It's almost a miracle in itself that you guys got a table at the tavern.
They don't keep going out, pushing further and further into the outskirts of town. Closer and closer to the forest.
Get towards
see if things get out.
Yeah, the main gate. If you stood at the main gate and you were to look out at the path that leads into the forest, before you get from the main gate to the forest, it's probably about half a kilometer of just wasteland. Cut down trees, stumps, mud, no plants, no grass, no wildlife. The decay of advancement is visible here. You can actually see where they're building the new line of wall with the intention of taking this one down to reclaim even more land. The wall that surrounds the city to protect it is being moved more and more, and even as you think back to your time walking through the streets, you can see almost where their walls were like checkpoints throughout the city as the city grew. And it wouldn't be long until even this space that they've claimed now would be filled with even more buildings, structures, businesses, like mechanisms for I guess the rapid growth and development of city life.
Can he recall where in this commercial hellscape, he crawled out from the ground. Was it outside the walls, or was it inside the walls?
Yeah, it would be outside the walls, but not as far outside the walls as it once was. It wouldn't be too far away. Yeah.
He's going to try and steer his navigation towards that location.
You head out of the city.
If you can remember.
Yeah, absolutely. You head out of the city and into what is oddly, peculiarly kind of quiet. It is seriously lacking any sort of noise. There's no living forest sound. There's nothing. It's just you casually hear the water in the distance hitting the shoreline as you walk, but there's nothing in this forest that, or at least this part of the forest, that would indicate anything even lives here. It takes a while for you to get to a point where you can hear tree line again. You can hear the birds and nature. Yeah.
I'm glad to go with Chicken. How is Chicken behaving in this space?
Chicken's a little weary when walking along the big open space. But when you get more to familiar territory, forest and stuff, Chicken is more in line and kind of trudging along beside you happily. I mean, it's no beach, but it's nice.
Yeah. Still keeping an even pace and being mindful of where we are. Will continue to make his way towards Prime Hole Alpha, as it were.
As you wander closer and closer to it, the smell of nature takes over. It was raining here. The rain has subsided, but you can still get that kind of dewy smell, that late stage dense watery forest smell. You feel the kind of mud against your feet as you're walking along even this path. You reach a point that looks familiar to you. It's a little difficult to say where exactly it would be here, so I'm going to get you to make a history check for me. Let's see if we can find exactly where it is.
I'm going to cast guidance upon myself, if that's all right.
Absolutely.
Yes, no?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, go ahead.
Excellent. All right. History. Might be needed. 10.
10.
That is a 10.
Okay. A 10 makes things difficult. You have a rough idea of where you are. But as you walk off the path and towards this area where you feel you were found, the forest is getting darker around you. It's harder and harder for the light to get through. You can still hear nature, you can still hear the birds, but even Chicken begins to walk a bit more warily. Whether or not this is the correct direction to go is not yet known.
Are we in the woods proper at this stage, or are we...
Very.
Weslyn will stop. Rummage through his belongings. He's suddenly forgetting his manners. He doesn't have a whole lot of things to offer.
6 gold seems to be the customary thing.
6 gold seems to be the thing,
yeah.
But he comes... Where did this come from? There's an amethyst in his inventory.
Oh, I can remove that. Sorry, you give that back to the.
I thought that Chicken just stole it again. And I was like, well, I guess I'll just use that then. He doesn't have anything.
There's a deck of cards.
He does have a deck of cards. That deck of cards is a trap.
You could always draw one and see if you get something to offer.
That is true.
Give me the cards.
I don't think it's wise to do so. Like, drawing a card would be an act for himself, not for the forest. And giving the cards to the forest would be not correct either, because these cards came from his patron for some reason. So they have a purpose, but I don't think for this particular purpose. So all he really does have, the stand's gone. That flute, I think, was gone. That got blowed up with the fox the first time. So he's left with the one thing he knows works really well, and that's blood. That doesn't steer him wrong at all, usually. So he will make an offering to the forest.
Okay.
Just a little bit of blood. 'Cause blood remembers.
You make an offering to the woods. You make an offering not just to the woods who remember and the blood who remembers, but to all those who would remember. Are you letting your blood hit the soil? Are you letting it go somewhere specific?
He'll put it on the tree. It is not lost on him that his is witch blood, and witch blood must not touch the soil. This is the law. But it's all he has to offer. And so he'll give it to a tree. Mark a tree.
Okay. What kind of marking do you put upon the tree?
Just presses against it. Like a little dab, a little dab on the tree. Not writing anything, not making any kind of symbol. Just it's just purely an offering, purely a ritualistic gesture, both as an announcement, as a remembrance, as an ancient rite.
There's a sense of acceptance when you make the marking. Then there's a sense of being watched. There are eyes deep in the woods, glowing red. Familiar eyes. A watcher hired by a creature who makes offerings with you. This was seen by a spirit that not just watches woods, but looks as if it belongs to them. Your blood glows. First red, then blue, and then it is absorbed by this tree. Where it was absorbed almost looks like it creates burn marks, scorch marks into the tree. In the shape of that, I'll call it a symbol that you put on the tree. But in the shape of your offering.
Weslyn will bow deeply and reverently and pause for a moment before interpreting the acceptance as allowance.
Okay.
To continue.
And you continue? Deeper into the woods you go. You're off the beaten path. You feel the occasional sting of thorns, but nothing stops you. You feel dirt, stone, and root beneath your feet. The crumpled leaves breaking apart. Water brings life to a forest. So there's something comforting as you step your way through this area. New trees will be born. New plants will come to fruition. Make a history check for me. You may maintain your guidance on this one.
Excellent. Will do. History. Super good at that. 7.
7. If anything, you feel a little more lost than you did before. The woods has a way of playing trick on you. The trick that it plays is that you feel confident that you know your way you're going. But paths come and go from any forest, any woodland. Who's to say if the path you're following, or attempting to follow, or even attempting to forge ahead of you, is the correct one? Chicken walks cautiously behind you. The forest itself should be echoed in light, but instead it's almost pitch black darkness. No moonlight, no sunlight. The canopy covers everything.
Chicken. Do you remember the way?
Chicken stops pacing.
Can you show me the way?
Make a persuasion check.
Persuasion. $17 is the total.
Chicken veers off the direction that you're going and leads you further away from the budding city that you were in and deeper into the darkness. While you walk through the trees, you look up towards the canopy above you. It's almost like its own little cosmos. As the trees move with the breeze, sometimes little boughs of light come through. And within those little tiny beads of light, you see what your mind would interpret as stars. Almost like the night sky were above you. You know better because you came in here in the morning. but it just feels that way. Feels calmingly dark.
Are these stars familiar?
Technically, that's also a history check.
Yeah, I will totally do that. Are these stars familiar?
Mm-hmm. I'll get you to make a history check. Yeah, let's see.
An 11, unless the guidance is still up.
I'll give you one more guidance. Go ahead.
Feels like I need to like just keep on doing the guidance. 13.
13. You don't sense a familiarity from them. It feels actually more dispersed than the stars themselves would normally be in a natural sky setting. It just feels like the forest itself is almost emulating a night sky for you. A gift to you, perhaps. Yeah.
That is weird. But I will follow Chicken. Chicken seems to know the way.
Yes. Chicken leads you to this sort of clearing where almost suspiciously there's light. The canopy opens and breaks to give way to light shining down onto what looks like a clearing with a subsection of shrubberies around it, almost pictorially placed.
Just take a moment at the edge of the clearing to just do a visual sweep. Are we the only ones in this clearing?
This clearing... My system does not want to do it. Okay. This clearing is empty and devoid of what looks like life in the sense of another entity such as yourself or in a humanoid sense. But it is not empty in the sense of like there are birds moving around, there are rabbits on the ground. Not dead or anything. They're moving about. Like it's just empty of others like you.
Take a moment to acknowledge his invasion of this space, as he is a new body here before entering, looking to locate that hole.
As you move closer, what's interesting about a forest is the way that branches connect to each other. They don't connect in a way that they are firmly locked in. They connect in a way where they touch off of each other. Slightly different, but in the sense of a pattern, kind of like emulating synapses, shooting information from one part to another. And that information can impart wisdom or knowledge. But for Weslyn, all of these connecting points and patterns start to form memories for you. You've not been at this area once, twice, or 3 times. You've been here dozens of times. This space is somewhere that you emerged many times over many dreams, memories, or years. In this space, you have met faces familiar to you. One of them introduced themselves as Alara. One of them at another time introduced themselves to you as Harrow. This space, no matter where it is you go into the ground, appears to be the space where you come back out. There's a deep familiarity of this to Weslyn.
Is the hole still there?
The hole is still there. And it's deep. So deep that your eyes can't pierce the darkness at the bottom.
Is there anything growing in the hole?
Not that you can see. But along the edges of this hole, almost all the way around, are claw marks. As if someone clawed their way out of this hole. Or many people did.
Is he sure he's alone here?
Make a... you can have investigation or perception, whatever you choose here. Depending on what Weslyn's trying to do.
We'll do a perception on this one. 9.
You're finding it hard to concentrate.
What do you want with me here? Why this spot?
You look back towards Chicken, who is maybe 40 feet back, standing.
Wesley's not really sure what to do at this stage. We go in the hole? That's not good. That's a terrible idea. We're not gonna do that. Listen. He will settle down near it and go into trance in the hopes that he can bridge some kind of gap between this place and whatever's down there.
It's hard to focus on your trance when deep within the hole you hear almost whispering. Incoherent words, almost sounds, whispering and pulling, almost intoxicatingly.
What language is that being spoken in?
It's incomprehensible at this time.
He's gonna get on his belly, kind of shimmy up towards the edge of the hole, and turn his ear to its depths and listen. Try and make sense of it while carving the symbols of language into the dirt over the next 10 minutes. Casting comprehend languages.
As you carve these symbols into the dirt, it's almost like the ink from your flesh, the tattoos, markings that you have, bear force upon these sigils that you're making. They fill them with a blue substance, removing themselves from you, but enforcing themselves upon these ruins, intruding upon your spell. You begin to make out what the words are saying. Where has summer gone? Echoes that reign in your mind. Other things that go further. There's two of them in the walls. You hear a voice that sounds almost familiar. My apologies.
Whose voice?
I thought you'd be safe here. You hear voices more and more building up, saying things that you've heard in the past. Voices like Remington, Maleficent, like a Madriana Bloodfist. Voices like Dash Hydeman. Things that were said, or things that you've never heard before.
Weslyn is going to stand and slowly back away from the edge of the hole. He's going to keep his eyes on the hole as he backs his way towards the edge of the forest. And he's going to wait until he is a few trees deep before he turns his back to it. And with a bit of a step and a half, try and navigate his way back to the city.
You run through the bushes, you run through the trees, clearing it, following your footsteps exactly, just to emerge back at the exact same hole you just ran from. You hear the voice of someone that you, Weslyn, don't know, but John may recognize as it was Eos's father. You would have seen it in the vision. I guess Weslyn would have probably seen it there. But instead of saying something that he has said a million times, he's asking Eos to get off the ship, which is something that happened in the last sort of interaction that they had. But I don't think Weslyn was there for that specific one. I think that was Hatsu and Dash. So it's not just moments that are playing out that you have encountered, but it's moments that have happened. You hear Dash talking to Lissa, hoping for a future different for his children. You hear Eos speaking to someone that you recognize as yourself, but much older, laying down, looking at the stars, talking about the balance of scales, with a tower in the distance.
Weslyn recognizes that this is what he's meant to be doing. He is meant to be in this place. For whatever reason. And he will surrender to it. He will listen. He will listen as long as it continues to speak. Settle in a very comfortable position. And wait.
How long does comprehend languages work? Just if you can
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Or is it an hour? 10 minutes? Hour? Something like that. Great question. I don't know.
Sorry.
Comprehend languages is an hour. And you can re-up the ritual every, it's a 10-minute ritual. Can do it until he becomes tired.
Okay. You see stars. They're above you. It almost encloses around you. This darkness returns as the canopy closes. As you lay back and you stare above at the canopy itself, it begins to take a more familiar shape, constellations you recognize, though not for this time of year or this placement. You've seen these a long time ago.
In their world or mine?
It cracks. Like glass. Hairline fractures moving across this space. And suddenly, without warning, it almost rips open. You can feel the force of air being pulled through. It's like a hurricane. You're not moving, but you can feel it. Leaves and leaves flying around the place, the actual branches bowing and bending, and in some case almost breaking and being pulled into this fracture. You see moments throughout history. You see the rise and fall of Saigo Notoshi. It was always destined to be like this. You see blood moons rising hundreds, thousands, repeatedly. The rate at which they rise and fall becomes quicker and quicker. And the burning intensity behind them feels almost like the fire against your flesh. It feels like you're being scarred. You watch as moments pass that have occurred. Weslyn trying to stop Oreo, Hatsu trying to tackle through Weslyn. Early moments that you remember of this cycle, or one close, but it goes further and further back. Once you return to what I would consider normality, you hear these faint moments. Slate learning his name is Elias Holt through Vethros. Totems rising and falling within a forest. You see Dash, an entity you're not familiar with. A little goblinoid creature turned to gold. And then you see something different. You see home. Not this home. Something different. You smell something familiar cooking upon a table. Instinctively, without even fully forming the memory yet, you just say, Mom. Through a window, you see your family sitting there, including you, enjoying food, but you're much younger here. This is the beginning of Weslyn's journey. You know soon the events that have played out are going to play out yet again. You've seen it within the book. You've seen it with your own eyes. You've experienced and lived all of this. Your sister smuggles in a cub, a small fox. You're living it all again. You go deep into the woods. You fall through the light. You get lost. But something different happens here. Something new. You remember a deal being made with a small squirrel deep within this forest. One that is supposed to help you. The contract, sloppy. The power, unrelenting. But you keep ending up back here. And you realize that what you remembered as a linear path of you being lost in this forest for such a long time with Chicken is actually something different. It is many, many paths that you've taken. And each time you did, you emerged in one singular location. Right where you're sitting. The only other thing that you find interesting is that during the original contract, during your journeys, of which your mind is still piecing together, not once was Chicken a part of it in the sense that you made a deal that you could always be with Chicken. You never made any sort of offering to them. It's almost as if you were both bound to be together, but without any entity ever making that so. Soulmates by transaction is one thing, but it feels more like soulmates by destiny. Chicken aged into a fully adult fox, but never beyond. And they've been interwoven to your story, your connection. But they had nothing to do with the deal, the contract, or the offering. They were with you in every journey, every linear path. Never once have you been without them. But they were there before the story began. And they're still here now as the story continues. The only constant besides you is them. There were times on your journeys that you remember going hungry, and chicken would bring you food. There are times when you had to do things that were what you would imagine as beyond your abilities. And chicken was there. Not to magically carry you through it, but to emotionally lift you. The tale has always been Weslyn and Chicken the Fox. Since the first time you stepped into the bounds of the forest where you were never meant to go. The winds stop. The canopy is open. The hole is no longer whispering towards you. What do you want to do?
Weslyn will go and scoop Chicken up into his arms. You want something, and I just don't know what that is. One of these days, you're going to tell me, and I'll get it for you. Because I think that's what I'm meant to do.
Chicken's just happy to be with you as you hold him or her. They are in your arms. They are with you. But they're there in the moment.
Thanks for coming with me. You're very brave. Stealing is wrong, though. And you should stop doing that. We should get back.
As if, possibly by magic, but unlikely, more likely to be by nature, you see the path back. Just slightly off to the way you got here in the first place.
Before taking the path, Weslyn will pause once more to give homage to the forest, to the spirits here. He owes this forest something as well. And he's not quite sure what that is either. Will make his way out, back to civilization. A little more confused than he was to begin with. But with a bit more awareness of what he thinks needs to be done. He would very much not like to climb out of that hole again. If he can help it. Because it seems like that's been a whole lot of climbing out of that hole.
As you walk down...
Oh,
sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm just realizing there's a cycle to that too. Like Harrow seemed to know when that was going to be. He needs to follow up on that, I think. There's something to do with that as well. But first, you should get back to town before night falls.
You walk back to the town. You hear the streets bustling. You hear the water and smell the technological advancement in the air. Also known as smog, soot, ash, and the absolute unending corruption
That's
of
my
nature.
boy.
Fuck's sake.
He's gonna get a new name. He's gonna get a new name. Ash was a winter name. Your boy was born in the autumn.
As you walk back, you are just walking beyond the jeweler where you handed in that stone a while ago. And you hear the familiar voice of Amadriana asking, "How did you expect to pay me back?" You see your
I'll
group.
figure it out.
Go ahead.
But the possibilities of this box are... someday, I'll show you. But I do owe you one. Or two. Just one.
Do you need money?
Well, I hope that box is as mighty as the sword.
Eos
Well,
Weslyn
actually...
walks up behind you out of seemingly nowhere, asking if you need money.
Wes, I got the box.
What's the box for?
Don't do it, Dash.
You'll find out someday. But, Majana, what this box can do might be able to hold a sword.
What? But it doesn't look like big enough
diamonds
to hold
could do.
A skidoo, no, it's not a skidoo.
I mean, I don't really usually keep my sword in a box, but I guess
Copper
like
box.
Can we get some diamonds while we're here?
No, we don't have money for that.
We do.
I don't.
I do.
yes, Eos definitely doesn't.
See, my pockets.
Don't worry about it. Children, how many do we need?
Eos, it's lucky your heart is deeper than your box or your pockets even.
Well, what would you like me to do? I need to pay you back for this because, yeah.
Don't worry, you will. You'll know when it happens.
All right, cool. Cool. That's fine.
Why do you want
What?
diamonds for, Dash?
See this shiny stone I got?
Diamonds for more of this if we need it. So that he can work his miracles.
Yeah.
A gold stuck in my chest. Thank you very much.
And being dead.
Yeah. I kind of need those.
Yeah.
So I would rather we didn't need them, but the realistic thing is I would rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it.
Like my dagger.
Yes.
Actually, yes. All right, Eldrin, here we go. After you.
I would like to go into the jewelers.
Sure.
And,
I'll follow him in.
thank you.
Can I help both of you?
I will follow him.
Hello, good day. We find ourselves in need of diamonds.
Oh, yes. The expensive kind or the affordable kind? Is it for a ceremony of some kind?
In a manner of speaking.
No, nothing, not exactly, but
There's no
it
judgment
would
here
be an
if you...
event.
Yes. We get lots of couples who come through looking for diamonds. It's quite nice to be a part of this moment for both of you.
Absolutely. Darling, what kind of value are we putting on them?
So, can I see your collection of diamonds?
Yes, we have many. We have some that are worth 50 all the way up to 5,000 if you'd like. We have quite large pieces. And back here, and he shows this like massive one that's behind 250 dash-proof layers of security.
Not quite my tempo. I would.
We also have the Star Sapphire. It's quite a rare piece. There's not too many of those in the world. But we would have to order that in.
So you have it, but you would have to order it in.
Yes, it's one of the most expensive pieces. It once belonged to royalty itself, the king. Not our current king, of course, a few generations back. It was said to have led entire armies to success. But that cost is about, I think it's about 10,000 crowns. It's quite expensive.
Understood. I was looking for something roughly in around the budget of maximum 300, but
certainly we have this one here. We have this one. This is 300.
Exactly 300. It's exactly my max.
Well, I don't like to put a price on love, but if this is the one that you would like, if it's the one that speaks to you, if this is your budget, then this one for 500 is larger, though.
Is he letting me hold it or touch it?
Absolutely not.
Hey, I gotta ask. I gotta ask.
I would like to see you walk into a jeweler right now and try and do that.
Well, that's 300 moons, right? Should be 30 arms. Damn, I should have donated all that gold.
Moons.
Yeah, 300 moons, is it? Or 300 copper? Or 300
300
bells?
moons, so it's...
300 moons, yeah, so it's 30 arms, yeah? Yeah, cool. Okay. Well, darling, we know the price. Shall we take that into consideration and then come back when we are decided?
We also have fake gems, if that's more your speed.
No,
No.
that is, again, that's not quite my tempo.
We have diamond dust, if you would wish to have it compressed or something.
No, thank you. A word, darling, as
Yes.
I kind of like turn to Dash. How much are you willing to fork out, friend?
Well, it's 300. We need 300, so I guess see what the group has.
I don't know if that will do or not, if he's just up pricing a cheaper one. Or
I roll insight on them.
Bandit.
I would like to, as I have pulled him in to talk to him, cast guidance on him.
Okay.
Guidance is a D4.
Yeah.
That is an 18 on the inside.
Salesman's gonna sell stuff. The evaluation of the gemstones are pretty direct, but salesman's also gonna sell. Yeah, there may be some adjustments being made.
Dash turn back. How much are you marking that up?
Oh, well, we have to include our tax, of course.
Which is
15%.
15%. And Dash is just tapping in Tacky Talk. Is that the true price? See if they get any
Please don't
response.
tap on the glass. It's very expensive.
I thought so. You must understand, we need to know the true value of any gems we purchase.
Well, it's 15% markup.
Do math, what's 15% of
You would be paying
300?
345, I guess. 350, 345.
So it's
Yeah,
worth
345.
it's worth what?
You'd be paying 345 for 300 diamond. Is basically the way it works.
Okay. So if they're telling us this is going to cost 300.
They're not including tax.
Then
That's
it's-
before tax.
Okay, I see.
Like truth, justice, and American taxes.
Unacceptable.
I
Is he
don't
going to
know the
want a tip
tax.
or is he going to want a tip as well?
I'll give him a tip.
Hey,
Save something for the wedding then. What would you? Yeah, so it would be 340. Anything you buy from him, he's going to mark up by that pricing. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. Feels like they might be taking advantage of our good nature. We may have to look elsewhere. Start heading towards the door.
Well, I believe you won't find any diamonds the same quality or nature. The markups in other places may be higher than here. This is, of course, capitalist area.
Can you tell where I'm from?
Yes, which is why I didn't think you'd care much for taxes, but all right.
I care for
The
quality.
taxes there are substantially higher.
Yes, but much better jewels. We'll take it under consideration.
This close to Vlos, I don't think that you
I
would
said
be...
good day. Sorry,
If you
I
want
couldn't
to fly out for a second, or if you, like, you do what you want to do, I'm just going to turn and say, judge him you may, and increase your prices for him you may, but to increase prices for a man of the cloth.
Yes, I was actually going to go for 40% for you, because you're clergy, but he brought it down. It seemed like he would be more appreciative of a lower price.
Well,
Consider.
I never.
I was
Well,
never much
consider we'll
one
assess
for... let's just say I put my value in a different currency.
Elaborate.
All right, I put my value in actual currency.
That's not
Okay.
a different currency. That's
That's
rather
the
confusing.
Same thing.
No, you see, you put faith in a god, and I put faith in dollar bills, y'all.
No.
What are
right.
dollar bills? And who are y'all?
Sorry. Yes, something came over me there. Sorry. What I meant to say was achoo. There's a cold going around.
Bless you. But then again, maybe I will retract said blessing. You were going to up price me.
Yes, you seem much more susceptible to uppricing than your friend here. I believe the expression is you can see them coming. From a mile away.
In any case, we'll assess the budget, assess if it's worth investing that amount, and we'll come back to you.
I'll do 14%.
Noted. We'll be back.
13%.
Eldrin?
I see you're playing hardball. You're playing hardball. I'll give you 10%. I can't go any lower. We have taxes to pay to the king, of course.
Of course. Be a shame if he didn't get his cut.
But of course, hail to the king. You know, I was lucky once. I did get to sell him quite an astounding piece. I believe it sits in the crown now, if I'm understanding correctly.
I've not heard of this piece. What is it?
It's a beautiful gemstone. Yes.
That's good to know. As I said, we'll assess our budget and how much is
We
worth
also have
taking a dent out of.
Pearls, black pearls, moonstones, azurite, bloodstones. You
Black
can have-
pearls.
Yes, of course.
Sold.
You sell ships also?
No, but with one of these, you could probably buy a ship or trade it for one.
Oh, I once heard of a fantastic vessel called the Black Pearl. Anyways, yes. I appreciate your time today.
Yes.
Take care.
Yes. You too.
Yeah. So we'll just walk back out.
There are other jewelers in town if you want to go to them.
I figured there would be. But we're going to have a similar conversation.
Did you get the diamonds?
We need 330 belts.
Why?
That's how much they cost.
That's how much your life costs?
Apparently, the king mined the diamond himself, and he must get his cut.
Do you need money?
Wait, Wes.
Yes, actually.
Wes would give him his coin pouch. The whole thing.
Did you barter? Like,
Yes. From 345.
you can do better than that, Dash. Come on.
Trying. I was going to say I'll
How
send
many
you
are
in there,
you
but
trying to buy?
we're getting the price of one. and then we'll go from there.
330.
Hang on a minute, though. How many do you want to buy? How much do you have the money to buy?
I have
none, but
for 30% of one, which is not useful.
How big are the diamonds?
I'll be honest, it's not
that big?
totally about the size. It's
I can fit like 12 in my box.
Weslyn, how much have you given me?
214 gold.
Harry Potter meme. We'll take the lot. Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
So,
Just
let me
mark that on
confirm.
your sheet there.
You're saying 330 orums, correct?
Yes, for one.
For 1 diamond.
So, yes,
So
we
what
need
Weslyn
to.
has given you, you should be able to get at least 3, right?
Yes.
It's 330 bells, right? Because it's
Yes, that'd be
Everything is-
99 orums for 3 of them.
I just want to, above the table, ask our voice in the sky. It's 300 gold pieces, so it is. It's not being marked
No,
down.
300 bells, which is 300 silver, which is 30 gold,
Okay.
plus tax.
We have turned gold to silver in terms of the cost in the books for magic because our currency is entirely different in this homebrew world. So we need to accommodate that.
will that be enough?
On the double check.
Wasn't I know you don't care much for money, but the amount of generosity here is ridiculous.
And still,
In a
Eldrin
good
only
way.
gave 6 to his church, and Weslyn just gave you guys 214 gold. That's insane.
Well, now you don't have
Thank
to
you,
steal.
Weslyn.
Dash. Wait. Dash.
Yes.
Why are you paying tax?
Do you not know how society functions?
I do. I worked in the bookshop. Certain
So-
people who came in did not have to pay tax, depending on where
Yeah,
they live.
certain people don't.
Like
We're not
who?
certain people.
Well, it depends how the trade transaction was done. If it was done directly by cash and it was near closing.
Cash as opposed to what?
Okay, Eos is standing in the middle of the city, literally like committing tax evasion and advising that as a felony. Yeah.
This is a high growth area with a lot of eyes on it. You're not circumventing tax here. Bring the
I just
price
feel
down
like
as
you
much
can
as you
do
can.
better
But
than 330. We have to fill the ship with 100 and
Okay,
something
so
tons of food
the,
and seed and water.
the value of the diamond alone is 300, and the store needs to make a profit, and they need to pay their tax. So they pay 300. They pay 300 for the diamond. They're not going to sell it to me for 250. That's not a
Dash.
sustainable business practice.
Give me enough for 3 diamonds.
Sure thing. I'll mark off 99 orums there if you want to add them on.
I think you can
That's
send it
gold,
to with a button.
right? Yeah, you can send
Oh,
it
can
that way.
Go.
Um, I got 99 arms and Wes has none.
If you don't have
Yes, you
inspiration,
do.
just take it. That was amazing. Yeah.
I'm gonna walk into the shop, put my hand down, like, on the desk, on the glass.
Good to see you again.
I've heard there's a jeweler across the road that is willing to offer us the 3 diamonds that we would like. 3, keep in mind, for less than you're offering. You just offered my friend them for 330 a piece.
Oh, your friend.
So
Oh,
990
sorry.
for the 3.
Apologies. We'd be willing to, of course, remove our tax for you. Yes. My apologies. I did
figured
not
you
know
might
that they
say
were
that.
with you. You have to understand that anyone from Pelproth that comes through here, they pay their natural taxes.
Trust me, I get it. He's a moron. He deserves to pay extra.
I didn't want to say it
understand.
that way, but yes.
Now listen, we all know what they're like.
Dash takes out his daggers.
You're outside. You don't know.
Just who's the next passerby?
Just to understand, did he go out and cry to you about this, and then you sent
He
this?
did. He didn't understand why it was that he couldn't get a decent price. I told him, look, you obviously don't have the charm and the wit that you believe you have. It is what it is. You know, some people have it, some people don't. Anyway, so we're going to do the 3 for 750, right?
Yes.
Thank you. That sounds pretty good to me.
Wait. 750 is quite a markdown. Can we do 8?
Eos walks in.
You listen. A deal's a deal. You know it yourself.
Yes, but if
You
we
said
can,
yes.
if we can
Let's go.
if we can do 8, I would be in your debt, and perhaps you would require. I still have to pay people for these things. If I go too
8,
low,
and you owe me something, correct?
8, and I will do my best to help you in a given situation, as long as it doesn't put me in financial crippling
Deal.
debt. Okay, done.
So I'll pay the 800 orums. I don't know how the fuck I'm going to do that out of my coin purse that I've got, but
You
Moons?
80 orbs.
moons, not orms. 80 orms. Yeah.
yeah, but I got no one to pay. Like when we
You
do
just
the
write
shops,
it off.
you do
Yeah, you
purchase,
just-
and then
Yeah.
I'll write it off. Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
80, right?
Just minus 80 from whatever it is that you have. Yeah. So it's
Yeah, I got
yeah.
it.
Yeah. I nearly said your thing out loud. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
And you get
Yeah, I
3
got it.
diamonds. So I'll give them to you there.
Thank you, good sir. You have, as
Yes, of
ever,
course.
been amazing.
Yes, it's my pleasure. If there's anything else you require, you please come in.
Oh, listen. If I hear of anyone asking where to get the best gems from in this town,
Ooh.
I shall certainly be sending them to you.
Well, thank you so much. That's very kind of you.
And the
Very
best
welcome.
boxes.
Yes, we
And
hope
the
you
box.
enjoy your box.
She's very happy with the box.
I'm sorry it doesn't work with full leagues, whatever that was, but I do hope that
20,000 leagues, but at least I know now it's 240 horses.
mini hands. Mini hands. As you're walking away, he tries mini hands.
Many hands. Many hands. Yes, indeed. I walk back out and I give 10 gold back to Dash. I even got you a little discount. Here you go.
I don't know why I bothered trying when you were here.
I don't either, but
I gotta keep practicing, I guess.
what can I say? You just don't sound quite as sweet as me. Or maybe it's the suit. I don't know. Let's go anyway.
The suit.
Dress poor.
Yes, dress poorer, definitely.
Could, but I don't want to.
Do you know, actually, I've just worked it out. You dress like arrogance, and that's the problem. You're not living in the world where arrogance is, wanted. Like I said, if we were at a ball or something like that, I'd be standing behind you quivering and letting you do everything.
Yes, but people who see this, in most circumstances, they'll underestimate me, which suits my purposes.
I totally understand, and I think that's fantastic.
You're so full of shit.
I guess you'll
Where are we
never know.
going? Why is the
Well-
way covered in mud?
Went for a walk into the woods for a little bit, and
Did you fall in a hole?
kinda,
Dig a hole?
sorta. That doesn't matter right now. I'll tell you all about it later
Okay.
when we all go to the woods. I mean, if you want to go with me,
Yeah.
I have to go
Sure.
back, but not for finding holes.
Is it fun? I'm in.
I think it would be important to remember that there are protocols for going to certain places. So before we go out there, we should prepare ourselves with the traditional offerings of bread, wine, and iron.
Blood.
I mean,
Iron
Eos just
blood.
got a straight piece of iron, so
Blood
It is
works
the
in a
straightest
pinch.
piece of iron I have seen.
But Eos, if you offer blood, don't let it touch the ground.
I don't want to. It's messy.
Where did you get the iron, by the way?
Marijuana, show me a place. Sell nails,
Bladesmith and
T-squares.
Axesmith.
We've been to like 5 shops. What have you two actually been doing today?
We got a great deal on this box.
We were praying.
Fair enough.
Very
Is there
honorable.
enough money to get everything else we need?
Yes, we also have a job to prepare for, so should probably find out a bit more about that.
What job?
In exchange for our protection and supplying the ship,
Everything we need.
and Adrian has made a deal.
You swore an oath?
I did.
Manner of speaking.
I'm not going to lie to you, Wes. It's going to be taking something from someone. But no doubt it's going to be someone that doesn't deserve it or definitely doesn't need it.
Stealing is wrong.
Absolutely. But feeding the 300 people we've got back home relying on us is much more my priority than being wrong for stealing a little bit.
Just relocating some assets. Be fine.
What are the assets?
I don't know
We have
yet.
to find out.
We're going to be finding out this evening.
Oh, okay.
Did I not have enough coins for that?
Different kind of deal.
Oh, they didn't want coins?
Books.
It's not so much the coin value, it's the fact that we need these supplies fast. We need to get, like, if we were to stand here and barter this with everyone that we need to get the stuff from, it would take us weeks, maybe even a month or so. The way I've done it, I've got us everything we need within a week. Just over.
That keeps us off the books, so to speak.
Means people don't know we were here, which means people can't get hurt if anyone comes hunting for us.
What happens if it goes wrong?
Then
Sends his army.
we try to deal with it the best we can.
Should we? It's probably pushing late enough now that we should go and meet your friends.
I think that's a wise choice. That way you'll get some information, Wesley. You can choose whether to help or not. But either way, this is the best way we help everyone back home.
To the tavern?
Yes.
As you go to
Have we
leave,
got everything we need?
Majorana, you feel a tugging on your sleeve.
Turn around.
Excuse me? There's sort of a child standing there holding something in their hand.
Yes?
Vale said to give you this. And she hands you a box.
Take the box.
What's in the box?
For your troubles. And I'll give the child to Electrum. Whatever Electrum is in our world.
Silver. We don't use Electrum.
Okay.
Yeah, so 2 moons. Thank you. And they skip off down the street. The box itself appears to be a very, very delicate, ornate, beautiful cartography tools used for managing and piloting a ship. Possibly something they noticed was lacking when they investigated the ship before and thought you may need something to help you.
Okay. Awesome. Well, this is certainly going to make our journeys easier. My turn. I definitely should have taken that class at school. I'm sure I'll remember some bits from the basic assembly we got.
We
Teach
lot
you.
of distractions between classes.
Do you know how to use cartographer's tools, Weslyn?
In a manner of speaking, yeah.
Then I would appreciate you teaching me.
Give me a few days. And I will remember how.
Absolutely. Good. Okay. I go to... So I'm going to put this in my bag and then kind of realize, like, oh shit, it's not quite big enough. I'm sure I can squeeze in. And I'm going to put it into my bag and it just disappears in.
Okay.
That was weird. Okay. And she just closed her bag, like, kind of a bit spooked, but kind of like, that's another thing to sort out.
I'd say people noticed that too. I mean, your bag just sort of absorbed that rather than actually it just fitting in the way it does with a normal backpack.
Is your bag okay, Madrina?
I don't know.
Just eat that.
I hope not, because that could be a bad thing for us based on the monsters we were talking about back in school, but
Yeah.
it hasn't tried to eat me yet, so at least
worry about it.
That's okay for a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure that's not something we'll need to worry about down the line. Okay.
There's a line.
Tavern food. I'm going to be honest. I'm getting a little bit narky because I haven't eaten in a few hours.
You can't dress poor and you can't act poor.
What the fuck does that have to do with it?
As the group walks down the street, arguing about what the hell that meant, and foreshadowing their own death to a Madrina's bag,
Yeah.
we pan out of this lovely, budding city. Our group together, almost. Hatsu kind of hurling over the side of the ship, feeling under the weather. But the group muster on. More questions than answers today, but answers to follow. We'll find out more hopefully next week. In the Wandering Isles. Thank you so much
we like the Wandering Isles.
Thank you so much for being with us today. We appreciate you. We love you. We're going to be rating Trig and Kiki, who appear to be playing some D&D at the moment.
Ooh.
They're on episode 31, Deeper Undergroundo. They're playing the Candle Keepers. So
Okay.
we will give them some love. Thank you so much for being with us. We appreciate you. I saw a lot of faces here today from like Discord and stuff. That was pretty cool. Love to see both sides of the community growing. If you want to have a chat with us, please feel free. Join us in Discord. Talk. Yeah. Anything you guys want to shout out about your own personal things that are going? You all have socials and stuff going on.
I'm going live again tomorrow, as usual, Thursday through Sunday.
Hell yeah.
Rusting it up. I do have some Lego build streams coming up. I recently purchased Barad-dûr, so that's going to be
when can I visit?
A massive undertaking. I did Nightmare Before Christmas at Christmas. It was a Christmas present. I've got Rivendell sitting. Move my hands in the right place. Rivendell there that I just finished, and then also part of the pack that I got for Barad-dûr was Lego gave a free gift of some love penguins.
They're lovely.
Oh, wow.
Happy Valentine's Day. Hell yeah.
No, I love penguins anyway, so I just do that and rip off the hearts. So yeah.
Penguins.
Penguins.
You gotta dress Bodhi up like a penguin.
We just lost our Benedict Cumberbatch sponsorship.
Oh man, I'd love to dress Bodhi up as a penguin, but I know for a fact he'd rip it off.
In Brazilian Portuguese, they're called penguin.
Penguin?
Good to know.
Yeah.
That sounds mildly racist, so I'm never going to say that.
Oh my god. With that, we will go ahead and we will raid Trig and Kiki. Make sure you give Kian a follow on his socials too. He's doing his road to WWE wrestler build body man journey. We have Bodhi on camera. Where's my... There we go. Oh, that.
Bodhi.
I can't.
Bodhi's road.
Bodhi is this way.
Why is the camera in, like it's weirdly inverted?
See, he's a pugwin.
Pugwin.
I
take it.
like
I accept
That's
it.
great.
I love it.
Write it down.
Make sure you let Tig and Kiki know that, or Trig and Kiki, excuse me, that we sent you. Orc raid and all of that. We appreciate you. We love you. Thank you for being part of the community. We can't wait to see you next week. To find out what happens next time on The Wandering Isles.
Bye.
Take care. Have a good day. Take care. Bye bye.